What is good, Internet? My name is JB. Welcome back to Season 7 of our Fresno State rebuild. And can you even really call it a rebuild at this point? Because, spoiler alert, the team is a freaking 99 overall. That's just kind of what we do when we get to this part of the rebuild, is you have an unbelievable team, and it's just about winning in the postseason, which is something that we just straight up are incapable of doing. So, our entire goal for this season is to just win a damn national championship and put up some ridiculous stats and just hopefully win a lot of awards, win a lot of football games, win a lot of high-end recruits, and win a national championship. This season is all just about winning and putting everything together and hoping that we don't, prove to be frauds once again. Winning in the college football playoffs is like the hardest thing in the world. We made it to the semifinals last year and lost. We had a really good draw. We had the 12 seed in round 1, and we played a 79 overall team that got a bye in round 2, and then we got absolutely trounced by freaking, I don't know, one of the powerhouses. I forget who it was. Yeah, why would I remember that? But yeah, it was not been the best postseason performance, but we have a crazy good team, and I think we are ready to hopefully finally make this the year. But I think we probably should meet the team before we get too much further into this. Also, if you guys are enjoying these series, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me out, keeps me in the algorithm. The channel's been doing really well, popping off lately, and I want to continue that momentum. So yeah, continue to like, comment, and sub. It really, really, truly helps me out, and I really do appreciate it. And also, while you're doing all that stuff, let me know what team you want to see me do next. I have an idea. I think we're going to be heading to maybe for some action with our next rebuild. But, I'm always open to suggestions for the one after that, or maybe even, the next one. If you guys have some other ideas or a team you just really want to see me rebuild, I could be convinced. But let's go ahead and meet the squad, starting off with Rashard Ford entering his red shirt sophomore season. He's a 92 overall. His overall didn't shoot up a ton because impact dev, but he's a freaking 92 overall red shirt sophomore who can still get a little bit more elusive, a little bit more quick. We put pretty much all of his skill points this offseason into elusiveness just to, make that shit go crazy. And we weren't really able to get Option King because apparently you need 80 break tackle for that. But we were able to get Extender. It's the first time we're going to be able to play with that in any of our seasons. So that'll be fun. Still has very good accuracy, incredible throw power. His IQ's a little bit low. We might, spend all of our in-season upgrades on that because we do have the talent developer for quarterbacks up to tier 3. So he'll just be getting a ton of XP throughout the season, which we could hopefully use to upgrade that. But the backups behind him are no slouches. David Rich is a redshirt freshman, 87 overall. He probably has a higher ceiling than our guy here, but, he does technically have a higher ceiling because his accuracy and throw power are completely uncapped, whereas his, elusiveness is very good. His IQ can get a little bit better. But, he's second fiddle currently and only has impact dev. Who doesn't have impact dev, though, is our guy Clay Rubin, a 5-star freshman who's going to be rocking a redshirt this year. If he transfers, he transfers. Because, if both of them transfer, he might be in a little bit of trouble. But he's a 5-star pocket passer with elite dev. I think we're going to try to stay away from dual threats in the next series. Not to say I won't recruit one, but kind of want to see what pocket passers can do. And I kind of want to see if I can manage to find a 4 or 5-star pure runner, because apparently those are incredibly rare. From what I've gathered from the internet, is if you see a 5-star pure runner, that guy's going to be unbelievable. So I don't know if you guys ever see one. I don't know, see if that's accurate or not. But yeah, this guy is almost completely uncapped as a pocket passer, and I just want to see what we can do with that. But if he plays, he plays. If Ford leaves after this year, we'll see who ends up winning the QB battle next year. If we end up doing next year, I haven't decided yet. That's going to depend on how this year goes. Then at running back, we have Dion Calico, former 5-star with elite dev. He is up to a 93 overall, 98 speed, 98 acceleration, 99 agility, 99 change of direction. Yeah, he's I'd say he's pretty good. I'd say he's pretty decent. And people who say Elusive Bruiser isn't good are just weird, man. They're I don't know, man. A lot of people just have really weird opinions about the archetypes of this game, and I've seen a lot of people say they don't like Elusive Bruiser. I'm guessing they just haven't found elite dev ones or star dev ones. I mean, any player with normal or impact is probably going to suck. Impact less so, but any player with normal is going to be terrible. But I mean, 97 break tackle, 50 head first sidestep downhill, all incredible abilities. Like, there's no world where this is a bad archetype. Now, do I have like the super top high end of that here? Yeah. I mean, Dion Calico is like a freaking 1-of-1, but still. We have Juwan Coffey, really talented backup, good receiving back. got a little bit of power to him, got a little bit of shiftiness to him. He's played a good role for us. Quentin Trimble had to come in and play a lot last year because we had a lot of injuries in the backfield, so he played as a true freshman. He's okay. And then we have Thomas Oden, who is a redshirt freshman. He's also okay, has really good acceleration. Apparently backfield threats can also be really good, but I haven't seen too many good ones. It's just all about depth trait. Brought in Reggie Tunyon. This guy's a 5-star, believe it or not. Is he only here because he's a 5-star? Yes, but he is a 5-star. He's also going to be he was supposed to be our starting fullback. He will be our starting fullback, so let me go ahead and grab him there. I mean, that's what he's good at. He's a north-south blocker. Gonna use him where he's useful. He's gonna play fullback for us. At receiver, brought in Colin Eaton out of the portal. He's 93 overall with 92 speed, 96 excel. Really good route runner, really good catching traffic. He's just gonna do contested specialist type things. We lost a lot of talent over the last 2 seasons. At receiver, like multiple first-round picks, multiple second-round picks. Like, we've been losing a ton of talent at receiver, so it's been kind of hard to like keep up with it. Danny Poole, we did manage to get back. He's been maxed out in terms of like his actual important ratings for a couple years, but he's still good. Chauncey Aitman played well for us in spurts last year, and then we also have Britton Calitro, who I am going to go ahead and play over Aitman just because, I mean, look at the speed difference. I mean, they have inverted speed and acceleration ratings, but everything else Calitro is just better at, so he'll get the nod there. Britton Bird's fast, but bad. And then we have Pat Cobb, who's okay. A few guys down here who could be good in year 2. Like, we finally got a speedster with a good development trait. Those are pretty hard to come by. People will be like, oh, speedster's overpowered. I haven't had a single overpowered speedster in any of my seasons yet. Dominic Bridges, another former 5-star with elite dev. He's up to an 89 overall as a true junior. He's pretty good. Manu Bullet is a decent backup, but we're probably going to go with Vi Knight, another elite dev. Tight end here, 6'6", 230 with 87 speed, 89 acceleration. Yeah, he's gonna play. Left tackle is gonna be 94 overall redshirt freshman Alani Gupta, because elite dev is broken, and yeah, he has not played a snap in college football, and he is a 94 overall. Completely maxed out his pass blocking. He's an okay run blocker, but completely maxed out pass blocking, and he's here for at least 1 more year after this. Marvin Westbrook, 95 overall portal guy at left guard. I'd say that's pretty good. Center is going to be Pierre Radigan, starting for a 2nd straight year. He's an 85. I mean, once you get into their senior year, normal Devo lineman could be good. So, not the end of the world if you get one of those. Darren Hardage, we brought in the portal last year, didn't play a ton because we had better players, but he's going to step into a starting role this season, 88 overall. And then our left tackle is going to be Stephen Grimes, who has been a starter for a couple of years for us. Impact dev, well-rounded guy. Off the one edge, we have Damian Rountree. What is his play or deal breaker when you playing style? Well, you haven't played any games yet, so how could you possibly know what our playing style is? So just get more sacks, guy. You're the guy. You need to be the guy to get sacks. You can't leave if you're mad at our play style when you're the guy who's like mostly responsible for the play style. Like, if you're not getting the play style, it's your fault. You're not good enough. So like, you can't be mad at the coaching staff if you're not performing. Like, we're putting you in the situation where we're giving you every opportunity. You got to do the darn thing. Now, he played pretty well last year, so I assume that we'll end up going up. But, you know, he's also kind of our only good edge rusher because Tyler Volk, he's a redshirt freshman with start of, but he didn't really get too much of an improvement. He has 95 power moves, but he's pretty low overall, so he probably won't perform. D-tackle is Alani Roy. He played incredible for us last season, redshirt sophomore, and he actually has potential. I want to talk about this guy for a second. He has the potential to actually upgrade the fuck out of his finesse moves and actually be able to get pocket disruptor and duress. Now, it's a long way off, but he actually is a player who might be able to get there. And thankfully, he's only an 86 overall, so he should get at least 1 more year to upgrade, and he should not go pro after this year, is what I'm saying. So that could help with that. Don McCrae, star dev, speed rush, D-tackle. He's kind of whatever. We have Cliff Ford. Shout out to the big red dog here, which is actually so perfect because he's a big D-tackle, and we're the Bulldogs, and our color's red. So we got the big red dog, Cliff Ford. His gap specialist. He's going to play Cloud a bit. Stephon Ryder's been a good role player for us, and then Antonio Sett has also been a good role player for us. Tevin Fargas somehow did not go pro last year. He's a 91 overall. Sam linebacker. He's pretty good. Mike is going to be Terry Strong. He's up to a 91 overall. Not really sure how that happened. But we do have Tony Bender, who's actually going to play as our other rush end, believe it or not. And then we'll get Nick Karoma. Actually, no, I think Nick Karoma is our starting will. He should be. I like Devin Wilkes, but give me the guy with 90 speed. So yeah, we'll have Nick Karoma play Mike. Wilkes is okay. We have really good depth and good overall, good athletes at linebacker. At corner, Kevin Redmond is a former safety. He's going to be playing our primary slot role. He's pretty good. And then we have a couple of redshirt freshmen, Ty Aviles and Edward Cohn, stepping into starting roles. They're very good athletes. Obviously, with elite dev and redshirt freshmen, they're going to be playing a lot and hopefully upgrading over the course of the year. Shakir Shockey, he's been kind of a depth piece, but he's going to step into a rotational role this year. He's pretty slow. And then Cortez Hatchett, same thing. Been a rotational guy. Not really seen a ton of the field, but he'll play a little bit this season, maybe. Free safety, David Gales into his senior season. He's been a 4-year starter for us, kind of just out of necessity because we have not really been able to get good safeties. He's pretty good. And then our other starting safety is Christian Lamb, probably the best box specialist I've ever seen. We got him out of the portal last season, and he is up to a 92 overall. Has freaking star dev and just really good skill caps. So you can see he has damn gold aftershock and hammer, as well as a nice little wrap up ability as well. He's just awesome. Like, if you could find a gym box specialist, they are good. I didn't think they were very good at first, but this guy has shown me that they can actually be pretty damn respectable. Really good athlete. Good enough in pass coverage. Like, I'll take 89 zone coverage for someone who plays this well in run defense, so it has this high hit power. Christian Lamb is awesome. He's like the perfect fucking box safety. And then we got a kicker and a punter on the team. And it's looking okay. This is obviously one of the best teams we've ever had. 99 overall. I think this team is far better than any team we ever had at Arkansas State, especially considering we just have a legitimate, like, superstar level quarterback, whereas the quarterbacks we had at Arkansas State were just good. We never really had, like, the guy. Recruiting this year, it's looking okay. Telvin Edmonds is a 5-star who had interest in us. He's nothing too special. I mean, he's obviously good, but his deep accuracy is pretty bad. And then Larimore looks very good as a backfield creator, but backfield creators are pretty bad. Pure runners are the one you want to look for. I don't really think it's worth putting 10 hours on this guy, so let me go ahead and get my 10 hours back, and we'll go ahead and go from there. Going after a couple of running backs. We're just trying to get as many good players as possible. 5-star receiver, we can go ahead and throw more hours on. Might as well just drop those there. Zach King, I think, is the one we actually want here. Or is it... No, it's Boodle. I mean, you guys are all pretty good, so... Going after a few receivers. Tight end, we got a guy. Couple good tackles. Few guards. Center. Alex Poole might be one of the best players I've ever seen in the portal, though, or in the freshman class. He is only a 4-star, but he is a gym, and yeah, he's pretty good. 85 speed, 84 acceleration, 84 finesse. He's not quite as good as I thought he was, but he's a gym speed rusher with good athleticism, and he's 6'6", 230. Yeah, we're going to need to get in this race. We're not currently in it, but we're dropping 50 on him to try to get there. I think Alex Poole could be super special. D-tackle, we're going after Jimmy Gossett. He may be a bust, but this player is not a bust. He's probably going to have normal dev, but he'll turn into a beast. A couple other guys have first on their board. Cliff Abreu. This is the guy I was thinking of. This might be the actual best player I have ever seen. He's a 5-star will linebacker who is a gym who looks like that. 88 speed and acceleration with good hit power pursuit and decent enough zone coverage. I never see outside linebackers with speed above an 85. Now, did it take a 5-star gym for me to see that? Yes, but I did finally see it. Now, Auburn is going to make this a very difficult recruitment to win, but we're going to go all out to try to win that one because that is a special player. Are just going to need more hours somewhere along the way for some of these guys, but Sam Emery is also an incredible player. 94 speed, 95 excel, 92 change of direction, 93 agility. Already pretty good man coverage. Like, Sam Emery could just be a great corner. A couple other decent looking players there. Accidentally pressed that button again. Have a 5-star safety, Dwayne Lloyd, 90 speed. I mean, that's pretty good. And another safety who I guess I took points off of. So that's what the recruiting class is looking like. Schedule this season should be a little bit more difficult. I actually did not touch it at all this season, believe it or not. We did move USC and UCLA into the conference this year as they weren't. So we get UCF, just random out-of-conference game. Then we get a rivalry game against Fresno State, a matchup against Kansas. We have fucking Fresno State versus FCS West. My brain just shut off there. So we get an FCS school week 4. Week 5, we get a rivalry game at home against San Diego State. So that'll be our big recruiting week. Then we play SMU for the first time in the regular season. We played them in the last 4 Pac-12 championships. USC, the only team in California in this series we have not beat, so we get to play them at home. That'll be another really big recruiting week. Get UConn out of conference. We get Boise State out of conference. Or no, Boise State in conference. We get our damn milk can on the road, I should say. Then we get a home game versus UCLA. Then we get 2 bye weeks. Late season, then we end the season on the road against Oregon State and Washington. Kind of weird to have back-to-back bye weeks here, but that's what I get for not adjusting the schedule at all. So we're ready to hop into this game against UCF. We're going to try out Duke Playbook just to see how it simulates. Obviously, it's one of the best simulating playbooks in the game. Got a couple comments telling me to check it out. I haven't really wanted to because I don't like playing veer and shoot, but we'll see how it goes. If we don't like it, we can always switch back, but I just kind of want to mess around with playbooks and just have fun with it. So we're going to try out Duke for at least a couple games. All right, let's see how this UCF team is going to look. Not too good. And you know what I did remember? You know what I remembered? The whiteout week 1. The whiteout for the home opener. The crowd always whites out for our home opener, so I remember to do it. I'm pretty excited. Shout out me for remembering that. I'm pretty proud of myself for actually remembering to do something that I said I was going to do for 2 seasons and never remembered to do. Yeah, dude. It looks so good. It looks so good. Oh, hey, and I remembered to turn the game volume up for you guys this time. I'm on top of shit today, boys. This is going to be a good video. This is going to be a banger. Hopefully you guys are excited for it, because I know I am. I want to put up some just plain stupid numbers. I want to win a Heisman, almost as bad as I want to win a Natty. I want to at least be in contention for it. We haven't had anyone finish top 5 in it, ever. I don't think even in College Football 25, we maybe had like a couple guys finish close to it, which is crazy because in our Greendale Dynasty, we won it with like a 77 overall, but that's just because we were force-feeding them because takeoff was broken in that game. But yeah, we need to win a Heisman, man. Can we really be like the best team in the country if we never have one of the best players in the country? I guess, yeah, because it's a team sport, but do you know what I am saying? We'll throw the slant there to Calitro. He can't hold on. All right, Calitro, buddy. I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in. If I ever throw you a slant again and you don't catch it, your ass might be benched. They're gonna give Bridges the inside angle there as he gets the post, and that will be complete for a nice gain. And a first and goal opportunity for Mr. Dion Calico to get the darn football on a direct snap and just waltz into the end zone. Dion Calico. You could also just try Michigan playbook, because Michigan's running back last year in Sim had over 30 touchdowns, and I kind of want that. I kind of really want that. That would be fucking really cool if we could get a quarterback or a running back with 30 touchdowns. How sick would that be? But maybe we don't do that because it's Michigan offense and it's boring. Get the ball to Calitro, or Calico again, excuse me. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. We have a Calico and a Calitro and a Coffee. Oh boy. Who recruited all these fucking names? Well, all right. I mean, I would prefer it if we played a little bit better in terms of, you know, pass blocking. That'd be ideal. We have maybe the best offensive line we've ever had. Not even maybe, it's unequivocally the best offensive line we've ever had. So play like it. That'd be appreciated. We'll get the ball to Calico. He'll get the first down. And not an inch more. We're in the game. 8 men out there. Who wants to get open? We'll just go straight to the drag. It's going to be 8-man. And Chauncey 8-man gets the first down. All right, maybe that 94 acceleration is pretty damn useful. Who'd have thunk? But it's going to go right back to Coffee, actually. Well, that explains why he didn't get it. He's slow as fucking the day is long. That's one of my favorite phrases, if you couldn't tell. I say that one all the time. Okay, well. You don't really expect UCF to be making plays like that, but here they are. So, shout out them for coming to play. Okay. Can we maybe keep our quarterback off the ground, guys? I don't really like what I'm seeing out of my offensive line, believe it or not. I will bench all of you. Without a second thought. Without hesitation. You're going to play like that. Juwan Coffee first down. I mean, we're doing well in terms of moving the ball. We're not putting up crazy stats yet. Well, that'll be a timeout. I know Duke's playbook sim unbelievably well. Like they win a lot early on. But do they put up numbers? I don't really care about... I mean, I do care about winning, obviously, but I want stats. I want a Heisman winner. I guess Clemson will probably be a good playback for that. Obviously Ohio State, but I used Ohio State too much and it wasn't really giving us Heisman results. We'll just see. We'll pitch it to Calico. He'll get a few out of it. I mean, he's having an okay game. We just expect a little bit more out of a 93 overall superstar running back against a team like UCF. We should not have a single player that is able to keep up with them, but alas, here they are. I mean, it's UCF, it's Florida. They probably have a few good players. But like, they shouldn't be able to keep up with Calico. And there it is. First pick of the year. First pick of probably what's going to be a million. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Okay, this should be big yards. Well, it's a first down. Play better. Just like win. Just like win. Just like do good every play, you know? That's gonna be open bullet. Damn, where was that played last year when we had a 95 overall backup tight end? Need that a year ago. That plays money. I'll get that out to Eaton. Good throw. I mean, I'm not having the opposite of fun. Sometimes I do have the opposite of fun. There we go, Calico. He'll fall into the end zone. Touchdown, Dion Calico. That's what I'm looking for, boys. That's the kind of effort. That's the kind of play I'm looking for. Explosive plays. Long scoring plays. That's what we want. We want the highlights, boys. Juwan Coffee's going to get a nice run. There we go, O-line. You're starting to lock in. Maybe we're just going to be a running team this year. So maybe we do go Michigan. Trimble going to be the back. I want to run more with our quarterback this year because he does have such insane change of direction and shit because we invested so much in his elusiveness. So I do want to try to take advantage of that as much as we can. That's open. That was a little bit off because we don't have the best accuracy, but that will be a touchdown for Mr. Chauncey Aitman. I believe that's who that was. He's just, having a stroll. The Florida fan in attendance is very upset. It's going to be Brenton Calitro, actually. All right. Can't take me a minute to learn jersey numbers. This is obviously the kind of performance you expect against a team like this. So we're happy that we're at least somewhat performing up to our standards. Our offensive line isn't, though. I love this play. Ran this all the time in Arkansas State Dynasty. Or play very similar. And I did not expect that. Did not expect that at all. Nearly 20-yard rush by Quentin Trimble. And we'll get some Thomas Oden in the backfield. And Thomas Oden will score a touchdown. If you had that on your bingo card for this one, then good for you. We had a Thomas Oden touchdown on there. Parlay. I sure shit didn't. I don't even know who that is. I do. But definitely not have him scoring a touchdown in this one. He scored more touchdowns than UCF did. They scored 0 touchdowns. He scored 1. That's how math works. 48-0 stomping. This is going to be, unfortunately, a lot of what this season is. Maybe it'll get a little bit better once we get into conference play, but great game from Ford. Calico injured. Could you stop getting fucking injured every fucking game you play, you fragile bitch? Oh, man, every year he gets like knocked out of the game and he'll miss like a few weeks here and there, but God, it's so fucking annoying. Colin Eaton with a good game. Kalitra with a touchdown. Touchdown for Bridges. Touchdown for Bullets. O-line. I was going to say they didn't allow a sack. That is fucking just absolutely preposterous. They allowed like 4. I guess I don't get blamed for it if I hold the ball too long, but I don't think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure the blame still has to go somewhere. TFL for Alani Roy. No sacks, but we did get 2 interceptions for Christian Lamb and 1 for Edward Cohn. So that's pretty cool, I guess, but man, fucking Calico, dude, if you're actually hurt, I might just probably, I don't know, just cut his leg off so he can never play again. I don't know. He's pissing me off. He gets injured all the fucking time. It's very annoying. All right, he's not actually hurt. Good. Good. That's fine. It's just stop getting hurt, please. It's only a matter of time before he does get hurt and miss 4 weeks or whatever. It's gonna happen. It's happened both of his other 2 years so far. So it will undoubtedly happen at some point this year. We dropped to A championship contender, but get up to B+ tradition and B+ brand exposure. Brand exposure is really nice, actually. That'll help with a couple of recruits. Lamb is your Pac-12 defensive player of the week. I would hope so with 2 picks. And we got San Jose State this week. Should be an easy one. All right, I think I have found the actual best playbook. So we're going to go ahead and take a look over here at Georgia State. Now, you might be wondering why we're taking a look at that, but they're running Wazoo power spread. Now, hear me out. Stick with me. Let me cook for a minute. If we go over to CFB history and take a look at the Heisman Trophy, we get this guy, Boogie Reens, the quarterback for Georgia State. Won it last year. He had a disgusting season. And currently, if we take a look at the Heisman Watch right now, we will see that A, Rashard Ford is listed, but so is the Georgia State receiver Jeremy Warren. He's a 94 overall. He looks like an incredible player. So I feel like it's only right that we go ahead and just see if the Washington State playbook is actually leading to shit like this, because what the fuck? If he's actually putting up numbers like that, then yeah, I'm a little bit interested in seeing that playbook. Seeing what that playbook is all about. We're gonna go ahead and also just see if they still have their quarterback, the Heisman winning quarterback, on roster. They do not, but I mean, this guy putting up pretty fucking good numbers. I mean, the completion percentage is whack, but we're gonna give it a shot. It's power spread. That's a fun playbook. It's not veer and shoot, so we don't have to deal with wide splits. That should help with my sanity. And you know what else should help with my sanity? Beating San Jose State. That will definitely help with my sanity because they stink. They're awful. Look at them. You saw the overall. They're fucking terrible. They're literally only here so we can get rivalry games. But they fucked up and they got on our schedule week 2, so we don't even get a real rivalry game out of it. We don't even get the fucking players on campus for it. What's the point of a rivalry game if we can't use it for recruiting? There's no point, man. There's just no point. God. Can't do anything right. Fucking hate California. Fucking liberals. Am I right, boys? That's the Battle of the Valley. And I already like this playbook. Hey, they finally gave Dominic Bridges a star. He's needed that for like multiple seasons, and he finally has it. Oh boy. Elitro. That was pretty nice. That worked really well. That worked very well. Now, the problem is we might not get a ton of our running backs in this playbook, but yeah, that's whatever. I think it's much easier to win the Heisman with a quarterback than it is a running back in this game, as Rashard Ford does fumble, but it is recovered by Dominic Bridges. And it's actually good that it was recovered by Dom Bridges because we get even closer to the goal line. It was calculated fumble. Try to take off again as our 95 overall left guard just gives up on his job. Flag on the play is probably going to be offsides. Ford takes another big hit for no reason. It is going to be offsides. Can we get this out of the game? We're on the 1 versus on the 3. We'll take the ball on the 1. That'd be pretty cool if we could you know, stop having the CPU line up off sides. I mean, it benefits me, so I don't really mind it, but I kind of do because it happens all the fucking time in the red zone. Do we want coffee touchdown? There's one guy we don't want scoring touchdowns, though. Shit. We missed the extra point. What are we doing? We're finally playing defense is what we're doing. First defensive snap of the season. Be a handoff and completely shut down. Beautiful. Devin Wilkes, what a play. That Tevin Fargas over there actually in the game? Oh my god, it is. Slot receiver in motion. It's going to be a screen. And they will get stopped just short of the line of gain. It'll be 4th and inches. They are going to go for it. And we're going to bring fucking everyone. Good tackle. Christian Lamb gets into the backfield. He's a monster, dude. He's so good. Christian Lamb is a fucking freak of nature. Also, why did it say that the Georgia State head coach was vacant? I just noticed that too. Like I saw that, but I didn't like register it until just now. That was weird. Maybe it's an NIL thing. Maybe they just don't have the rights or something. I don't fucking know. Well, that would have been open if the game didn't have illegal contact not be a thing. We're gonna go for it on 4th and 6 because Mama ain't raised no bitch. Can we get that out? It will be complete to Calitro. Brenton Calitro. Good gain. I wish it was Carlito, but it is Calitro. Green Carlito would have gone hard. Hey, where the fuck is Calico? Get that out to Bridges. He'll turn upfield. Be just short of the end zone. I need passing touchdowns. Apologies to Jawan Coffee. Bullet open end zone touchdown. He's not supposed to be playing. It's supposed to be Vi Knight, the elite dev guy, but Bullet wants to get in and make a play. I won't be too upset about it. 13-3. Whole lot of Jawan Coffee in this one. Where is Calico? Broken thumb. Just gets injured again. I'm telling you, he gets injured every fucking game, every season. Upgrade his health. No, it's a waste. That doesn't help his overall. One new Bullet injured on the play. Gets him off the field. Probably not the worst thing to ever happen. Maybe it is for him, but don't get hurt. Get a pitch out to Trimble. He'll throw a man off and get a couple extra yards out of it. Okay, Quentin Trimble. If he wasn't buried on the depth chart, he'd be a beast. I mean, he plays a good bit for an RB3. De facto RB2 because our RB1 is injured all the goddamn time. Let's try to fit that into Eaton and it works. Colin Eaton first down. All right, that was dangerous. I ain't mad at it though. We'll get that out again. Calitro drops it. Okay, Brenton. I've had it up to here with you, buddy. That's already his second big drop of the season, and we can't get rid of the ball. And Rashard Ford injured. Our offensive line got our quarterback injured. Cool. We'll see some David Rich. He's good, but nowhere near as good. The reason he's not the starter. What the fuck was that? Well, I don't want to say our season's over, but if our quarterback doesn't come back, our season might be over. He's already back in the game. Thank God. Rashard Ford is built different. Break his neck, will be back in on the next drive. He don't care. He's here for Fresno State football. He's here to win football games. He don't care about his body. He don't care about the NFL. Who cares about right here, right now? Touchdown. Dominic Bridges. I'm trying to get better at these bits. That wasn't a good one. Keep it with Ford. He'll get the first. No, he won't. Okay. You think we're kicking on 4th and inches? You're delusional. Question is, will we get the 4th and inches? Will our offensive line allow us to get an inch? Yes, they will. Nice. Proud of you guys. You got us an inch. Very proud of you. Oh, now we're only getting runs. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant when I ran the ball twice. Shit. Well, I mean, the 14 had the handoff stopped, so it wasn't really a good decision to make there. It appears we were losing yardage either way. With Calitro, he catches the ball this time. 3rd and 1. I realize I'm not following my own advice from last year and just putting my best receiver in the slot. It should probably just be Colin Eaton in the slot. Let him eat in the slot. Ah! Danny Poole touchdown. It's a pool party in the end zone. He sucks. He doesn't really get that. Call out. He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve the pool party. All right, good play on the backside by that edge rusher. Juwan Coffey's so slow, dude. Keep it again with Ford. Get a couple decent blocks. And Rashard Ford will outrun everybody into the end zone. Let's go. Hit the Heisman. Why did they take the Heisman celebration out? If anyone should be doing it, it's Rashard Ford. He actually has a chance to win it. He's our best chance we'll ever have, I think. That's why I'm trying to put up stats. Well, I didn't say I was trying to put up stats. It's not what I meant. Believe it or not. Not exactly what I meant. Guess we'll go cover 2 man. Get there, Roundtree. He won't get there. I mean, San Jose State is trying to keep this interesting as we have given up back-to-back scores. Aitman recovers the onside. We should be okay. I mean, we will be, but they are being annoying. They're being very annoying. Trimble will pick up the first. That should do it, right? No, we're not going to run the clock out, because why would we? There's no point even entering true clock because it won't do anything, because it's 4th down. I mean, obviously we're going for it. Obviously. I want to end the game here. Or score another touchdown. Or have nothing and just start. You actually might have had Y there at the very end, but I was worried about getting the throwaway and not dying. I don't want Rashard Ford to get hurt again. So we'll just play it safe and get out of here with an 18-point win. It's a win. That's all we care about. I didn't look at the stats. Maybe we could look at them right here. It was Rashard Ford winning player of the game. 189 yards. Man, where are all of our passing yards, man? Where are all of our passing yards? You saw what the fucking Georgia State playbook was doing? Where's ours? I want those. I want those numbers. So I just need to do fucking air raid. It's Damian Roundtree. Had himself a nice game. Pick for David Gills. I guess we just need to fucking go air raid, man. I don't know. Week 3, we are taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. I don't understand why we're not higher ranked. I mean, we're number 14. That's not bad, but we've been to 4 straight, if not 5 straight college football playoffs. And we're in the semifinals last year. We turned pretty much all of our starters, and the voting committee disrespects the fuck out of us and ranks us 15 or lower every season. We've been on a run of making the college football playoffs for half of a decade at this point. Maybe that, deserves preseason top 10. I don't know. Just a thought. So we have to grind our way up, which usually isn't a problem, but it could be. You never know when these teams will lock in. Speaking of locking in, Calico out for 2 weeks with his broken thumb, so he will not be locked in. We'll get that out to our guy and somehow not get a yard out of that. Okay. Probably should have just pushed forward and guaranteed the yard, but fucking didn't. So, whatever. Put him in motion. It's going to be Colin Eaton, who's not even really involved in the play, but it got us the first down, so we'll take it. This is LSU this week we're trying. I notice that when we're playing a lot on offense, it's me, not the playbook, but when we're not playing on offense, I want yards. I want yards when I don't have to come in as Dominic Bridges finds a touchdown. We need a Rashard Ford Heisman season. That's all I want in this world is a Heisman season. I don't even care if we win. I don't care about the national championship. I want a Heisman. I haven't won either in this game yet, so I probably should just focus on winning one. Probably the Natty, but why not both? Why not go for both, you know? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for both. That's going to be open. It's Aitman. Takes a big hit. Gives us 3rd and 1, though. A lot of motion runs in this playbook, I'm noticing. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. Is that Knight? No, it's Boone. Tobias Boone. Forgot he was on this team, but that's a really good run. Oh, my goodness. What contact balance by Jawan Coffey. If he was fast, he'd be elite. Colin Eaton just destroyed on that route. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What the fuck was that play? Stupid is the answer. That play was stupid. Oh, my God. Go to Bridges. We'll get a few. Simple little check down. Never hurt nobody. Thomas Ode in the back. Go on the slant to Danny Poole. He'll make the grab. Danny Poole lining up outside where you should never really be lining up, but that's okay. Ford, get a scramble for it. He'll get a few. That didn't work. That really did not work. Like, even a little bit. Poole, back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Danny Poole. Good throw, good catch. Touchdown, Danny Poole. Touchdown, Danny. TD Danny. There's something there. Danny touchdowns, maybe. If he scored more of them, maybe. He could be Danny touchdowns. That'll be a first down. Kansas tight end able to fight forward for a couple extra yards. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. All right. Up 14-7. Kansas keeping it close right now. Chance to tie the game as their mascot is gyrating very tastefully or something. I don't know. Is it tasteful? Tasteful gyration. Is that a phrase? It is now. Pressure doesn't get in quick enough, but we will get a nice stop there. Well short of the line to gain, and Kansas gets a field goal. But they're going to be going for it, as we can't really get a stop. We're going to run commit here. If they throw, they throw. Very strong, good tackle. Nicely done. Instant scoring offense. See, that's what I'm looking for. Just that occasionally, you know? Give me some stats. Give me something to work with every now and then. I don't need it all the time, but every now and then it would be nice. And that is somehow picked off by a linebacker who did not even know the... Okay. He had no clue where that receiver was. He had no clue what was going on there. The ball just found him. Unfortunately. That's probably my bad. Not probably, it is. We have nothing. I guess we'll just take the check down. That's good work. Eaton has a step. We'll lob it up to him. Colin Eaton's gone. Oh, man, the RPO slot fade works to absolute perfection. Colin Eaton with a long touchdown. And a very good throw from QB1, Rashard Ford, the Heisman frontrunner. As we have all of a sudden broken this game wide open, 28-10. Now into the third quarter. Giving Eaton a free lane to run here. They'll go up and get it. Can't come down with it, though. Try to throw a little bit of a jump ball. We'll let the CB kick the field goal if they want to. Jayhawk's going to try a 4th and 2 now. Get me on the running back. It's just easier for me that way. I don't think I have Heat Seeker turned on. That might be part of our problem. I definitely don't have Ball Hawk turned on. I know you're supposed to have those on, but I haven't for any of this. That might be why my defense is so bad. That might be why I'm so bad at defense, because I don't have any of those settings on. Oh my god, spin move. Juwan Coffee. He can make a move every now and then. Every now and then he looks like a really good play. That might have also been Quentin Trimble. I didn't see the jersey. I thought it was Coffee. I didn't like either of our options to pass there. So I'll just get Juwan Coffee killed, which probably isn't a good idea with our lack of depth at running back at the moment. Bridges wide open. Touchdown, Dom Bridges. He's eating. He is eating. Nice block up front. First down, but an injury. Okay. Maybe not an injury, but he definitely did lose a lot of wear and tear there. He went from high green to into the yellow. All right. Fumble. Recovered by an O-lineman. Yeah, let's run the ball on 2nd and 21. What's the worst that could happen? Keep it with Ford. He'll get 3 yards and take a huge hit. Why are we conceding here, boys? Come on, OC. Give us a chance here, bud. Streak Bridges. That's gonna be a pick. It was always gonna be a pick. Can't win the Heisman throwing interceptions, man. Just can't do it. Fucking hell. Yeah, running the ball. That's what we're here for. We're here for runs and only runs. I tried to throw it. Guess I waited too long. What a drive. What a moment. Candace scores. Oh, now we want to pass. Crazy. Love that for us. Bridge is wide open. Should have gotten a block from Eaton, but he decided not to. That's fine. We are putting up some pretty insane passing numbers, I will say. I did see that, so that's pretty cool. Pitch it to Trimble. He'll turn it into a 5-yard gain. What's the worst that could happen? Let's try it again. That's the worst that could happen, actually, believe it or not. Yep. That exact thing is the worst that could happen. Okay, good play. Just takes 7 years for the routes to develop, and we're sacked. It is not what I clicked. I mean, we're killing the team. It doesn't matter. It's just... Come on. Like, really? 41-17 is the final. Another big blowout win, but it doesn't feel like it sometimes. That was one of those games where it did not feel like we were really in control. Phenomenal game from Rashard Ford to sign for the picks. 500 yards, no, 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. Wish it was 500 yards. Poppy stunk. Quentin Trimble did not. Chauncey Aitman, unironically, 8, man. Bridges 2 touchdowns, touchdown for Poole, and 2 for 110 and a touchdown for Colin Eaton. Maybe slot receiver does not eat in LSU, which we all know is patently false. Ever heard of Jamar Chase? Ever heard of Justin Jefferson? Yeah, those guys were slot receivers in this playbook. So I don't think that's true. Cliff Ford, the big red dog, with a sack, half for Alani Roy and Nick Karoma. And then an interception rather, for Kevin Redmond. Hail yeah, brother. I tell you who what. If we ever figure out this whole offense thing where we're like consistently throwing for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns and not launching picks, then well, we'll see. Like a basically unbeatable team, but it'll be a lot more fun. We're playing Trin State this week. I think we'll probably just go ahead and show you the stats for this one. I don't really feel like I want to sit here and make you guys watch this. This is this is pointless. Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this game ended up going pretty well, and just for whatever fucking reason, like I didn't change anything. I don't care enough to do that. It's an FCS school. We're a 99 overall. We ran out the score a little bit. We ran out the stats a little bit, obviously, but I would say you guys probably didn't miss a whole lot. I was literally trying not to score there. I literally did not want to score there. But we're just too good. We're just simply too good to not score. 80-0 is the final. We had 2 28-point quarters. Okay, well, yeah, I'd say Rashard Ford had a pretty good game. I'd say it's a pretty good game. 10 touchdowns. I think 8 of them were passing. I mean, it's a video game. We put up video game numbers. That was really dumb. That was really dumb. Probably should not have done that. Probably should have just taken our starters out so we wouldn't have a game like this, but it'll balance out when we have like a 210-yard game and like 2 touchdowns. We did still throw an interception, so it's not like we, weren't still doing our thing of being bad. We were still quite bad. It's just Juwan Coffee also did that. And then receiving, we did that and that and that. And I'll say our receiving numbers aren't even too crazy. That's just a really good game. It's just the touchdowns that were out of control. I mean, we put up a lot of stats on defense. 5 sacks for Nick Karoma. Okay, dude. 2.5 for Roundtree, half for Redmond. He also got a pick in this one, so I mean, I did not expect to see 5 sacks from one player. He will probably finish the season with at most 7, so that's nifty. That's pretty nifty. Single season passing game touchdown record broken by Rashard Ford. Obviously. Was there ever any doubt? That's the only record we broke, apparently. That's cool. Also, fuck Derek Carr. We broke his record. I just thought about that. Hell yeah. Could we be so lucky as to get a commit this week? Probably not, but we will definitely get player of the week. We do get one. It's going to be Tyro Gore, 4-star tackle from San Diego, joining the class, the first commit of the cycle. And we do get locked out on a linebacker and a running back. The running back was on campus. The running back was on campus. How are you going to commit to USC this early in the year, dog? I will remember that when we play USC later. That's really annoying. That's very annoying. At least we get the hours back. And here will be our player of the week for Nick Karoma, his 5-sack performance. And here will be Rashard Ford. Nice. Now, one thing I want to check personally is the gosh darn Heisman watch. Will we be there? No, we're not there. He's doing that. What playbook is Memphis using? Are you shitting me? Oh my god. That's unreal. Those numbers were crazy. I'm trying to figure out the alphabet. I'm an adult. Oh, they're just using Ohio State. Yeah, that makes sense. Week 5, we got Fresno State on the docket now. Unfortunately, this week will not be as important as it should have been because we had this running back on campus who committed to USC. That's fun. We also had this left tackle on campus who's already committed, but we do have a receiver who should commit with a win and a guard who hopefully will commit with a win. We'll probably just be in a recruiting battle with USC, but they're all on campus. Even the guys who are committed will still give complimentary boosts to the other guys. So, namely the guard. The receiver doesn't get a complimentary boost, but we're well in the lead on his recruitment, so I'm not super worried about that one. Should have worn some cool uniforms for this one, but it's a little bit early in the year. We'll break them out for the next game, assuming I remember, which there is a very high likelihood that I don't remember, but we're just going to ignore that part. And we're going to beat San Diego State again because it's what we do. We just beat San Diego State. We only beat San Diego State. This is a beating San Diego State simulator. Deion Calico is back, but nope, not Amir Coffey. That is an NBA player. Jawan Coffey will get the carry. And he will get a nice gain there. Might have to actually try a little bit this week. Maybe a little bit of trying will have to be done here. Bridges, whoa. I mean, he just went knees to helmet. That should be an ejection if you ask me. Deion Calico's back. Welcome back, bud. Good to see you. Maybe run a better route next time, now that you're back. Go ahead and kick the field goal at any time. Get the ball right back. Beautiful. Why is it every time I'm in the game, Jawan Coffey is the back? Because he's a third down back, JB. Like, if it's a run play, shouldn't my main running back be in? I don't know. I want only Deion Calico. Been a problem last year too. That's what I get for putting on Keep Fresh. It's my own fault, but like, still, wish it weren't a thing. I think we have a step there. Aitman catches it, and he will get brought down into the end zone. Touchdown at Chauncey Aitman. And he ate, man, on that route. I'll be here all week. Please subscribe. I'm practically begging. Hey, Calico's back on third down. Crazy. When we're passing the ball and not our third down pass catching back. Make it make sense. You want to see Jawan Coffey get a carry? Hey, didn't. Now here's the fun part. Do you want to see Deion Calico get injured? Gets a first down. Maybe not injured. There's a chance he did not get hurt on that one. He is just 3 for 12 on the day, though. That's not exactly a good start. Should have bounced that outside, but meh. That takes effort. Not really loving these play calls. Let's just go with the good old peek flat. When in doubt, peek it out. That's what I always say. When in doubt, run an overpowered play. Touchdown. That shit is broken. Because 9 times out of 10, they just don't care about the tight end. But when I have seen it stopped a lot, but almost all of the time, they just ignore the tight end and it's free. Throwing a slant to pool? I am. That's what I get for making that mistake. I'm going to go ahead and do a thing in the depth chart. So that pool is never our X receiver. He should never be there. Like, ever. Get Aitman there. It should really be Kalitra, but eh. We'll kick the field goal. 20-3. I'm just tired of seeing Poole be our X receiver on plays like that when he really should never be. Colin Eaton. We have Eaton and Aitman. I mean, we're just eating. We're hungry. Our receivers are starving. They're starving for targets. They're starving for yards. They're starving for touchdowns. And Ford's here to feed them. Oh my god, there's alliteration there too. Holy fucking shit. You can't write a script this good. And once we find a good script, I'll let you know. It's not in the room with us currently. The thought is there. The thought is definitely fucking there. It's one of those, like, it's in the idea, like, slow cooker. Like, we're working on it. We're getting it cranked up, but got a long way to go with it. Hold the block. We still get a touchdown. Keon Calico scores. Should be 27-3. And not the vaunted 28-3. It's actually 27-6. Even better. Actually, I did hear that 27-6 is the new 28-3, so we might just be fucked anyway. I tried to hurdle. Having a fast side in fucking LSU playbook is a cheat code because they have so many crossers like that. It's actually so fun. Going deep. Bridges can't hold on. We got the bull Shiza animation. At least it made sense for like where both players were that time. Like he was behind him, so he just laid into him as soon as he saw the ball. Like that makes sense that we would get the fucking reverse dunk animation. Is that what people call it? That's what I'm calling it now. Will you put him on a post? He might actually just cook here. Gonna roll out. We'll just dunk it down. Turn up Phil, get a block. Not bad. Not a bad outcome. Not a bad outcome at all. Not bad at all. We are running out of time, by the way, in the quarter. I'm just now seeing that. Calculated throwaway to slow down the clock. Very much calculated. Can we get that? No, we didn't even get an animation. Why would we? Why would we get an animation? Why would we get an animation? That's just stupid. That is just absolutely stupid. Okay, well, there goes the Heisman. I just watched it slip away from our grasp in real time. We will never have a good year. We will never have a year worthy enough of the Heisman trophy. Just not meant to be. But we can still win a natty. That's the thing, like, we could turn the ball over a million times, but you still can't beat us. And Colin Eaton just doesn't like to catch the football. He just likes to just kind of watch it. He's a big ball watcher. Is he a ball knower, though? Might be more of a ball gazer than anything. Pause. My bad, my bad. He didn't deserve that. Just catching strays for no reason. Touchdown. Dominic Bridges scores again. Hey, defense. We barely played that this year. I missed you guys. I can't play you, but I did miss playing you. I have no idea what I'm doing on this side of the ball, especially when I never play it. Because our defense is really good in sim. I just wish I got to play it more. You guys tell I have less fun when we're this good, but I still want to win and want to like develop the players. I'm just gonna do this. Watch this. How about snap the fucking ball? Snap the ball! What are you doing? God damn it! Well, it worked. Masturbate, if you will. Not even really, because it would have been if he would have thrown at Lamb, but he didn't. 7 for 102 touchdowns for Dominic Bridges. That's a pretty good game. I'd say he had a pretty good game. Flash tight ends are a cheat coding in this game, bro. They really are. Anything above 85 speed is an absolute. I mean, 85 is good, but like, I mean, even 84 is like good, but like, a truly like elite speed tight end is just broken in this game. That's a good game, except for the interceptions, and they're probably both my fault. Touchdown for Calico and his return. He was okay. He's just better per carry, man. I don't know what to tell you. Eaton, good game. 2 touchdowns for Bridges. We already saw a touchdown for Aitman. I like how we played. O-line was fine. Radigan and Gupta. You're a 94 overall pass protector. How are you giving up a sack? What are you fucking doing, Alani? Lock in. Jesus. 2 TFLs, 1.5 sacks for McRae and Volk. All right, didn't expect to see him do anything. Ryder and Roundtree also get 1, and then half for Karoma and Fargus. Interceptions for Redmond, Lamb, Fargus, and Strong. So 4 picks in this one. All right, boys. All right. Big time win, obviously. And it's a big rivalry game as well, so this should land us at least 1 recruit. I would hope that both of them decide to just commit so we can get it over with and get it out of the way and not have to care about anything and have more hours for other players, so we can just continue to bring in insane recruiting classes. That's all I care about. We do get Clifton Sauer, 4-star receiver, Jim Speedster, so hopefully he's really good. We also get Alex Sills, the 4-star guard, and that's it. And we also get locked out on Moses Lane. So we will not be getting a good running back in this class. Not that we really need one, but actually we kind of do, because Calico is kind of our last good running back. And he's probably going pro. And Coffee's a senior. So that's a little bit of a problem. Okay, SMU on the schedule. They are a 90 overall. All right, time to lock in, boys. Time to lock the fuck in. SMU is a good team. They've made the CFP several times in this dynasty, as well as they have played us in the conference championship. Like I said, 4 straight seasons. They've lost all 4 games, but they're going to be very much looking for the revenge. This is our first time playing them in the regular season somehow. And it is on the road, so they're going to rock their blackout uniforms because they're fucking sick of our bullshit. This is a beautiful stadium, by the way. This would be such a fun rebuild if they weren't just in the college football playoffs in real life last year. Like, could we like redo the SMU death penalty just so we could play in the stadium? That'd be going a little bit too far just for the sake of playing in a cool stadium, but I don't know. I kind of do want to do a death penalty rebuild at some point. That might be like a later in the year type thing. Yeah, that could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. It's gonna be 1st and 10. We're gonna switch things up and just give the ball to Dion Calico here. Anytime you want to snap the ball, that'd be great. The edge comes in screaming on the backside of the play to bring down Calico after just a couple of yards, and Calico is already out of the game. Awesome. I love when my superstar plays 1 snap and gets hurt. And my backup comes in and does that. If I just put Calico at 3rd down running back, will he just play better? Might have to test it and see. Or maybe it's just a tight end 2 thing, or running back 2 thing. Don Bridges gets a huge gain there. Or maybe it is just a wear and tear thing and Calico just sucks. I don't know. I'm very annoyed at him being as bad as he is. Bull can't bring it in because he is back as our X receiver because I didn't change the depth chart on the main dynasty menu. So we have to go in and change it once more. Get him out of there. We'll get Aitman in. Again, still probably should be Kalitra, but Aitman plays well. I like Aitman. And plus he's on a stinking transfer. Colin Eaton is a transfer, and he continues to eat. And plus, we can't have Eaton and Aitman not on the field together. They have to be on the field together. Calico showed up for work. Look at the ball. And get a 1st down, and probably not play for like 7 more snaps. Ah, he's back on the game. He's still on the field. We'll give him the ball. If he's going to be out here, we'll give him the ball while we can. Try to make a man miss. This is really getting to the open field, man. It sucks that we have a superstar level running back who just does not play like one. He's the best running back we've had in any dynasty. Well, we've had better performers, obviously. He's like the best player we've had. We had fucking an Oregon guy. I think a real life player. Jordan something, I forget his name, in Arkansas State. He dominated. He was really good. But fucking Deion Calico is just on a different level of talent. He just barely plays up to it. Screen was open, but the blocking wasn't, and Danny Poole injured on the play as a result. Fire the O-line. Get new ones in. Shift change. Imagine you were so deep at offensive line, you could just do that like hockey. You probably wouldn't want to do it because it throw off like your cadences and shit, but it'd be funny. Like one drive, one O-line plays, one drive, another one plays. I'm sure there are like high school programs somewhere in the country that do that. In fact, I bet you almost anything there are. Nice. We knew this was going to be a tough game, but we are not playing very well at all. We have Eaton. He's got to stop Colin Eaton down the field. And Colin Eaton will be gone on the post. Touchdown, Colin Eaton. He was eating on that one. All right. I hate myself. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I hate me too. You guys aren't alone. Wilkes gets to the QB. Devin Wilkes. Good read. Notices the QB keeps the ball and ends his life. SMU, the slow developing hurry up. Will they get the snap off before the 2-minute timeout? And it's not. It's the first quarter. Never mind. Ignore that. Read option. QB's going to walk into the end zone. Maybe not. Touchdown saving tackle by David Gales. Nice. Good hustle. That's a pocket passer running like that. Pocket passers develop really well. That's why I want to get a crazy one early in our next dynasty. And that is somehow not going to be a touchdown. That is a horrible spot. I would challenge that instantly if I were SMU. I'm glad they didn't, though. They'll give us a chance to get a stop here. We probably won't. It's not QB sneak, and it probably should have been. Play action is a very bold call there. Very bold. So bold you can say it was a bad idea. It was a bad idea. Calico open out of the backfield. Turns upfield. And gets spine busted. Oh my god. Someone call Arn Anderson. I really hope wrestling fans appreciate these references. I try to make them as often as I can. But it was once upon a time I thought this was going to be a wrestling channel. Never ended up happening. Now, I really don't want to make a 4th channel for that, but that would be pretty fun, wouldn't it? There's no way you can't hear me. Okay, that's what I thought. Throw it up the seam. And just give your jump ball tight end a chance. Did not come away with it. Okay. Side open. Bridges caught, but it's going to be on the 1-yard line. I think we probably try to score this. Hopefully Calico's the back. He's not. Why would Deion Calico not be in the game right now, dude? Well, that sucks. Back on offense. 3rd down. Britton Bird in the game. Rare sighting. Gonna slant Eaton. This should be pretty free unless these edge rushers drop back. He got off the line weird, so we'll just go ahead and take off with Ford for the 1st down. Nicely done. Another 3rd down. That's a good slant. 8-man. And he really ate on that route, man. These awkward pauses or something else, man. I don't know. These puns just gotta stop. Someone's gotta stop me. I can't stop myself. Someone's gotta do it for me. What is that throw? Perfect. That's what it is. Chauncey Aitman touchdown. Meant to do it. Yeah, he really ate, man, on that one, didn't he? Let me tell you, what a player. There's no fucking way that worked. Of all the throws that aren't intercepted in this game, that's one that's not intercepted? Dog, what the fuck? SMU did answer to make it a still one possession game. And that is not a first down. There is no world that was a first down. He wasn't even fucking close. He wasn't even fucking close. He was at least half a yard away. Great replay. Really good replay. I don't know where the exact line was, but he did not get any forward progress. Okay, that is a horrible fucking call. Genuinely terrible call. 3rd and 9. Send the fucking house, boys. Didn't too many. Eventually someone was going to spring open, and it was not Alani Roy. Not sure who it was, but big D tackle making the play. It's going to be Stephon Ryder getting in there. Hell yeah. Still 4-point lead. Offense is humming along, not, you know, as well as we'd hope, but they're doing some stuff and some things. Calico. Pretty nice run. 13 for 67. He's having a pretty good game by his standards. That's unfortunately good by his standards. Just a waste of a superstar talent. It's got to be a playbook thing. What are we doing? That's like the 4th time this game the guys made that exact same play. You think at some point we'd pick that up? I know it has to do with the fact that we don't have settings right for that, but shouldn't be a setting to pick up the guy off the edge who keeps making plays like he just did there again. Can we just block number 90, please? It's my 95 overall guard just being in the way. Doing nothing but being in the way. He didn't block anyone, and he just got in my way, and we butt fumbled, essentially, without the fumble part. Just ran into his ass. What a play by our literally the highest overall player on our entire team. What a fucking play. The blocking in this game is atrocious. Terry Strong is slow as shit, so he can't make a play on that. First down, SMU. Only a matter of time before they tie it on this drive, I'd imagine. Let's just send everyone again. I tried to set up the Texas thing. Didn't get there. And no one got to that guy either. Well, that one's going to be a touchdown. Tie game in the 4th quarter. Defense still needs help. Okay, SMU. Not going away without a fight. They are really trying to stay in this Pac-12 race, as they are 3-2. This is the worst record they've had in many a season here. The second loss of the season has usually been us in the conference championship the last 4 years. They've been very good. Hence the reason we poached them from the ACC. That was a hit stick from one of the highest overall players on our defense. That should have been a pick 6. I am unbelievably annoyed at that. Good tackle by Smith. You're welcome. If that were Christian Lamb, that would have been a fat hit stick. With gold aftershock, that could have been a career ender. They would have been getting the stretch already as soon as the ball snapped, if that were Christian Lamb. right, we're down by 3 with 3 to go. Little under, obviously, but you get the idea. Calico gets 5. I mean, if we can get 5 a carry every single time, just like that, then I don't see any reason we shouldn't just run the ball. I guess they really want us to go read option. I really don't want to go read option. I would just much rather keep the ball to Calico. Don't have to worry about it. I mean, obviously that is part of the read. So about that 5 yards per carry thing. Now it becomes a gotta have it 3rd and 4. Even though the run looks wide open here, I'm not going to trust it. That is what. Batted down at the line. Okay. Give me that play again. Give me drags going right at the line to gain. I think it's the play. Wide open. Danny Poole makes a catch. Very rare. Danny Poole not being the reason we lose the game. Oh my God. It's a Christmas miracle in whatever month week 7 would be in. Week 6, whatever week we're in. Eaton first down. Brings us to the 2-minute timeout. We're probably pretty close to field goal range to tie the game. But obviously, we would prefer to just take the lead. Ford's going to roll out. Can't get past that guy. Come on, man. What is 91 speed for if you're just not going to be able to outrun one guy? Ah, annoying. Eaton gets that yard back. Decision. Yeah, maybe we don't run screens here, believe it or not. It's probably not a good fucking idea. Probably not a good idea. Undercut, intercepted. All right, that's cool. That's cool. You can just run through my player and just bump him off his route. That's really cool. Game's over. 20-17. How stupid is that? Well, that's annoying. We can never go undefeated either. That's another thing we can't do. The quarterback did not throw a touchdown, and we lost. It's boneheaded interceptions. I mean, Eaton popped off. Alani Gupta, 94 overall, allowing 2 sacks. That's fun. I mean, our defense played pretty well, but whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. All right. We'll just cry ourselves to sleep. It's cool. It's totally fine. It's totally fine, guys. Everything's fine. Everything's awesome. We're gonna drop to like 23 because of one loss to a 90 overall team, and we lose for Rashad Mahoney. That's a big blow. That's a really big blow. He was really good. Yeah, we dropped from 11 to 19 for losing to a 90 overall team. That's fun. One loss team, by the way. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. All right, this is probably my most crucial recruiting week ever. We have Cliff Abreu, 5-star, disgusting linebacker on campus. I think this guy could honestly end up playing edge for us in a couple seasons, but yeah, he just looks like a fucking freak. Alex Poole, also a freak on campus. Lloyd is in another week. Jimmy Gossett on campus, 5-star D tackle. And we would have had the 5-star Jim Corner on campus. I should have left him on the board. I kind of forgot that he was on campus this week too. But it's a big one against USC. I really want to win this one. A, because we still need to beat this team. This is the only team in California we have not beat in this series. So we need to do that. As well as just, of course, the recruits. It would mean a lot to me to win this game. So in order to win the game, I think we go ahead and break out the white USA helmet. Why is this just not the default with the Navy uniform? I don't know. But it's not. And that makes me sad. Because America. All right, let's run it. The Bulldogs versus the Trojans. The last California team we have left to beat. They did beat us in, I think, season 1. I think we played them. Don't quote me on that. Pretty sure it was season 1. Could have 2. It was definitely one of the first 2 seasons. I want to say it was 1. But we do need our revenge. And we do really need to win. Because, man, is this an insane recruiting week. I want that linebacker so bad, even if we don't end up playing too much with him. I need him on my team. We'll go to Eaton. Holds onto the football. First down. Colin Eaton. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Aitman, Eaton and Aitman back to back. I mean, they're hungry. They're starving young gentlemen. My goodness. All right. We're up 7-0. Got some defense here. I don't mind coming off the edge here. Karoma. I guess our edge rusher in this package. Really not his game right now. Like, not even kind of his game. He is mostly a covered linebacker. I mean, he's a thumper archetype, but he's mostly a covered linebacker. Yeah, he should not be there. He should not be at that spot on the depth chart. Let's go ahead and nip that in the bud. I mean, he's a freak athlete. Let's get just Volk in there. Somebody can actually rush the passer. But fucking tossed aside. 2nd and 2. Volk now in the game. They got the Ginty stance in the backfield, but Tevin Fargas not falling for play action. Brings down the USC quarterback, and he is slow to get up. Let's go, Tevin Fargas. What a beast. Where, now Christian Lamb, okay, he is back there. I was like, where the hell is my safety at? Good pass, dropped, intercepted off the tip by Redmond. We get an animation like Kevin Redmond. I can't believe it. Oh my God, Kevin Redmond, what a play. Holy crap. Unbelievable, I can't believe it. That's what unbelievable means. All right, I really need to lock in and fix the fucking depth chart in the main menu, because what the fuck just happened to Danny Poole there? Go back and rewind it. I didn't get the replay in time. Bro was like literally pushed to like an out, trying to get into his slant because he just can't run her out. He has no physicality at all. That pass a little bit low because we get pressured immediately. We won't kick a field goal, but we will stay up 7-0. Now to the second quarter. It's still just a 1-point game, or 1-score game, 1 possession. Go to Eaton. He'll get the first down. And we're into the red zone. Beautiful. 7-yard line. We will go ahead and see if we can't get the ball in the hands of Calico. He does have his Heisman level freight train active, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dion Calico. That's what we've been looking for. That's our fucking guy. Run this to the wide side of the field. Jawan Coffee in the back. I guess pretty good. That's a pretty good outcome. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Second and inches. First down. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Okay. We'll try it. They have safety help. It's going to be tipped and intercepted. Why are their safeties playing so deep there? That's annoying. Thankfully, our defense is showing up. 21-0. Nice. Minute left in the third quarter. I guess we're chewing clock. I don't mind it. Go to Calico. Just try to sprint. All right, we'll get the first down. First and goal. I really should have been smart about that and taken it to the fourth quarter, but we won't get in, so it's okay. We will take it to the fourth here, because we are trying to get rid of as much clock as possible. 10 minutes left in this one. We are up 21-0. But we do need to close it out. Do need to close it out. Number 19 in the nation, because we lost to a unranked 90 overall. Makes a whole lot of sense. In some respect, it's the Pac-12 like that. Like, at this point, we are probably the third best conference in the nation. I wouldn't even say probably. We are the third best conference in the nation, behind the Big Ten and the SEC. Of course, we might even be better than the Big Ten, since we still USC and UCLA from them. And Washington. I think we're probably the third best in the country. Pretty comfortably. Even second. But they just don't consider us the same, so when we lose, it still, counts us as losing as a group of 5 team that shouldn't belong here. Which is pretty annoying. 28-10. Nope, 0. 4th and 11 for USC. We will pass commit here. Can't get to the QB, and the post will be open, and he will break a tackle from Gold Aftershock Christian Lamb. I mean, if you say so. I don't really think that's something he'd be able to do. Good pass break up. And my apologies, we had a whole lot of stuff come up, but we can try to go ahead and get this game over with. We're up 28-0 with just over 3 minutes to go in this one. Oh god. Roll out. Can we get that to the tight end? We can. Bridges goes up and gets it. That'll be a 4th and 1, which will allow us to kick a field goal and be potentially just completely safe from any and all scenarios where they could have gotten back in the game, even a little bit, to avoid a blowout, and that will not be a problem, obviously. Not a great game in terms of stats, as I was able to keep the 2 interceptions from Mr. Ford here. To give you perspective on how long I was just gone, usually these gameplay recordings last about anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. This one is almost an hour. That is how long I have been, just not able to finish this game, but we were able to run the ball pretty well. Receiving went okay, and then O-line did their job, I suppose. Defensively, 4 TFLs for Damian Roundtree, a few more, and then 3.5 sacks for Roundtree, 1.5 for Fargus, who's injured, 1 for Volk, Ryder, and McCray. And we had a few interceptions. Terry Strong, Kevin Redmond, and Christian Lamb, each with picks. So our defense absolutely demolishes USC. And with that, I do believe we have beaten every single team in California in this series. I'm not 100% certain on UCLA, but we will get our opportunity to beat them in just a couple of weeks. So we'll keep that in mind as we go ahead, simulate this week, and hopefully land a couple of nice recruits, namely the edge and the D tackle and linebacker. We don't get any of them. Okay. We do get into the #1 spot on Sam Emery, who is one of the best corners I've ever seen. As a freshman anyway, so that's cool. Back up to number 18 in the country. Still have A+ championship contender despite being ranked number 18. That's wild. First on Gossett, first on Zach King, and first on Taj Maldine. So all that went pretty well. Still got a ways to go before we can actually lock in and I guess start getting some people to actually commit. don't know what we're waiting for. Haven't really gotten any commits this year. We only have like 1 or 2, and we're in week 8. Whatever. It is what it is. We got UConn this week. We'll beat the piss out of some Huskies. 15 hours later, okay, not exactly that long, but it feels like it. We are finally ready to hop into our game against UConn. I don't understand how we always get like UConn. UM Monroe was a team we always ended up playing a lot in Arkansas State after we moved conferences. Like, it's just kind of always these random ass teams we played a lot. I guess we haven't played UConn every year, but we've played UConn a lot in this playthrough, it feels like. But it is what it is. Should be a fun team to play, and it should be another win for the good guys, but you never really know. I want to keep feeding Dion Calico. I want to keep feeding Eaton. We need stats. I mean, that was some okay blocking. Gupta really got up the field there, so shout out to Alana Gupta for gooping around and getting his ass where it needed to be. Proud of you, bud. He gooped it all over the place, bro. I fucking hate Danny Poole, dude. He's so ass. Get this guy off my team. Nice delay route from fucking God. I literally haven't played in like 12 hours. I had a whole lot to do and it just got stupid hot here because it's Arkansas summer. Dominic Bridges is the name of my tight end. I'll get locked in a minute. It'll take a little bit, but Calico not going to be able to find the end zone there. There is a setting we can fix for this. It's blocking. Aggressive. Will I remember to change that on the next drive? Likely not. But it worked. Touchdown. I learned a thing or two. Still haven't turned on any of the fucking what's it called things like Heat Seeker and whatnot. Still need to do that. That involves a lot of effort. I always try to run this play and it never works. I feel like it should be ran to the wide side of the field, just so the corner might actually get open. The Colonel and his however many fucking herbs and spices they have. Get a foot down. 95 overall receiver or whatever he is. I think he's in 93. More than enough to know to get a foot down. Why is Calico doing the fucking Ginty thing? He's never done that before. He did get upgraded to a 94 overall this week. Maybe that's a thing. Once you get to a certain overall, you just do the Ashton Ginty. That'd be funny. Must be at least a 94 overall to unlock this stance, and it's just standing straight up. That is some shit EA would do, though, is it not? There's also some shit EA would do where they would just take my starting running back out of the game for important snaps. First down, though, for Rashard Ford. We're getting some awkward play calls. I don't mind it, but there's a lot more our playbook can do that we're just not really using. Had Vi Knight there for the touchdown. Finally got the depth chart in a place where it needs to be, where Poole will never be lined up on the outside these days. We had Eaton. I should have, yeah, it's gonna be thrown over the line. I should have just ran. I'm like, hey, he's open, but whatever. I just pressed the button. Should have just ran for it. We would have maybe gotten only a couple, but it would have been better than a penalty. So, yeah. You probably don't want a penalty there, believe it or not. You think we can throw the slot fade here? That answer would be no. But we can, unfortunately, give the ball to Danny Poole. He will get down to the 1 yard line. And a 4th and goal. I'm just going to assume that Dion Calico will not come to work. Yeah. What if Dion Calico, like, played? I know, it's, like, crazy to expect my starting running back to play, but he doesn't really do that a whole lot. Bridge is good. I thought that was play action the whole time. I was just waiting for the fucking animation. It never was, so that's just a really good play. Actually. Getting 90 overall speed, tight end, just running a corner out in the end zone. So they're playing, unless they have a zone back there, that's a free touchdown. If it's man, it is a touchdown every single time. And that was a beautiful route concept. Danny Poole actually catching a football. It's really not something that happens every day. Well, it doesn't really happen any day because he's not a real human being, but in our dynasty, he certainly doesn't like catching a lot of footballs. 3rd and 2. I'm assuming it's not going to be Dion Calico. Yep, why would it be? See what he broke this week or tore this week. Nothing. He's just not playing. Great. First and 10. I'm gonna just have to end up taking Coffee out of the RB2 role or something, or just taking him out of the 3rd down back role, because we literally just never see Dion Calico. Maybe I just go to balanced wear and tear thing instead of keep fresh, because we just literally never see our starter. Literally never see him. It's basically like fucking Jawan Coffee is a starter with how little we actually get to see Dion Calico. He's in the game here, so we're going to give him the ball, because it's a rare opportunity to use our 94 overall running back, and he scores a touchdown. Look, wow, shocker. The best player on the team does good things when he's on the field. Absolutely asinine thought process, and just a crazy thing that I don't think anyone could have possibly predicted. Also, how the fuck is it still the first half? We're up 28-0, and I'm 7 minutes into this recording. A lot, like, I know I talked about it in the last recording against USC, but a lot of these games take about 7 to 12 minutes. And we're already at 7 minutes, almost 8 minutes now, and we're not even out of the first half of this one. Good God, man. Calico's decided to clock in today. Give him the ball again. Well, that's on Britton Burt not being able to do a block. He's not really a blocking guy, but I'd like him to at least give us some sort of effort there. Speaking of some sort of effort, what an effort there to get a whole yard. Huge check down. Was super necessary. Eaton ended up being open if I would have just waited 2 more seconds, but I was scared. Bucket, end zone shot, into triple coverage, intercepted. All right. And that one time I said I wanted to win a Heisman, and then I threw like 1 million interceptions. Yeah, me too. 3rd quarter. UConn gonna go for it on a 4th and 1. We're sending everybody, and we're run committing. If they throw, they throw. I don't give a damn. I really don't give a heck at the moment. Christian Lamb comes down and absolutely clobbers the running back. Pretty good play call if you ask me. 35-0. I mean, what if we just ran the ball? Holy shit, Calico is just actually playing. Oh my God, he is a football player, guys. Look at that. He's a football player. Oh my God. I thought he was a cheerleader with how little he plays. Oh, no, he's back on the sideline. All right. It was nice while we had him. Went for like 6 plays in a row. He scored a touchdown. Had a couple of pretty decent runs, and he decided to fuck off again. Step up with Ford. He'll get brought down at the 3. Can we throw that? I mean, this is a terrible play call on the fucking goal line, but sure. What if we just did that? Chauncey Hateman touchdown. If you're literally just not going to cover our slot receiver, I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Come on now. Let's at least give us a little bit, just the tiniest shred of respect, UConn. Just the tiniest shred. I know we're only measly rank 18 because the voters hate us for some reason. No matter how many times we prove ourselves, the voters just continue to disrespect the fuck out of us. Rank 18 after losing to a 90 overall team on the road. It's annoying being this disrespected. 5 straight playoff berths. Drop over 10 spots in the ranking because of 1 loss. That's just rude. It's actually just fucked up. The more you think about it, the more fucked up it is. Oh, well, alright. I didn't go with the aggressive blocking, so we will not be getting any good blocking down here. Ford gets us a couple back. I mean, it really shouldn't be taking any hits with him. As a matter of fact, Why the fuck is he still in? Get our damn backups in here. Nope. Damn it. Yes, let's get our backups in the game now. I mean, we're obviously going to go for the touchdown. Why would we ever not do that? David Rich in. Knight and Bullet were already playing. And, well, our backup offensive line is as bad as you would expect it to be. I want a David Rich touchdown. If he's going to be the guy over, whatever our pocket passer's name is with Elite Dev, you gotta show us something. And Brenton Kalitra will show us something. He needs to play more. Honestly, probably should be playing over, whatever the piss's name is, guy that always drops the football, Danny Poole. He probably should be playing over him, but Danny Poole has good abilities. Really good abilities. He just doesn't really have the ability to use them, you know? He has platinum shifty, but he's got like no speed. So he can't really like actually use it. I didn't think he has shifty. I think he has sidestep platinum, but regardless, should be able to use his abilities more than he really is able to. That is a 49-0 thrashing of the Huskies. It was fun while it lasted. I mean, good news for their quarterbacks. They didn't throw interceptions. Bad news is everything else. That guy's name is McGooligan. It's pretty sick. 268 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick for Ford. Great game for Calico. 6 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns, almost 130 yards. Bridges with a touchdown for Aitman. Touchdowns for Poole and Calitro as well. Oh yeah, we threw on with our other quarterback. Duh. Wait, how did we get 4 if our quarterback only had 3? The other quarterback had 1. And Lonnie Gupta, quit giving up sacks, dude. You're fucking 95 overall. What are you doing? Cherry, Ryder, and Volk with sacks on the defense. We did not get any interceptions. Obviously, we already talked about that. And mercifully, this game is finally over. That took so damn long. What are we doing? UConn, why did you make us take 13 minutes to beat you 49-0? Like, if it's going to be a 13-minute game, usually the longer games are the better ones. Why did you make us take forever just to get slaughtered? Ooh, we're in a couple of second places. I don't like the number 2. Not a big fan of number 2. Well, I'm a huge fan of number 2. Also like using the bathroom. There's an Austin Powers reference, by the way. Anyway, in the recording. All right, the actual most important game of the year, and it's not close. We're playing Boise State for our fucking milk can. It is truly the only thing that brings me joy is this milk can. We've had dominance over it for a large majority of this series, but Boise likes to think that they can lay claim to our milk can. We must show them that they are false claims and that they are false idols. It's not really. Their milk can is a false idol. That doesn't really work for the whole thing I was going for. I'm really good at being profound. I'm not really good at much of anything. I'm definitely not good at being profound and like giving speeches. I was onto something and then it just all fell apart as soon as I like didn't have anything to work with. Broncos are lactose intolerant. Get fucked. That's what I got. Yep. And honestly, they probably are. Broncos probably don't like milk. I mean, I guess all mammals like milk at least a little bit. So, like, will a horse like drink milk if you put it in its trough? I know what a fucking trough is. I grew up in the South, idiot. I did actually get bit by a horse once. When I was like super young, there was a horse in like the field across from where I lived, and I would just go pet it. And one time it thought I was giving it a carrot and it bit me, and then I never went back to pet it again because I didn't want to get bit again. I didn't even like break skin. He was just being, it was a super like gentle and nice horse. It just like, bro thought I had a carrot and he just took a little nibble. Like if he was actually trying to bite me, I would have lost my fucking finger because it's a goddamn horse and I was like 6. But nah, bro, just like, I don't know, didn't kill me. Shout to that horse. I think that's the only time I've ever interacted with a horse. Can't think of another one. I've seen horses like walk past me, but I've never like interacted with one. Not that I wouldn't. I'd totally interact with a horse. I want like a mini pony. I want little Sebastian. You guys know little Sebastian from Parks and Rec? I want one of those guys. He's not even a mini pony, he's a mini horse. Get it right, you fucking... God, I don't even know the fucking lore. God, I'm so useless. Funny State rebuild coming soon? That'd be fucking electric. Oh my god, the change of direction from Danny Poole. That is the by far best play he has ever made. I am shooketh that Danny Poole did something that cool. Oh my god. Someone get that guy a fucking award or something. Calico touchdown. More of that, please. Mostly just him playing. But more touchdowns, too. Like, way more touchdowns, please. Bridges. What a throw. Not in a good way. I will let the CPU kick a field goal. I do not care to do so, so I will not be doing so. 17-0. Red zone alerts. Soon to be 24-0. As Dion Calico will go to the end zone untouched here. I lied. That's what I do. I'm a liar. Big fat fucking liar. Not even fat. Doesn't change the status of my liarness, though. That's a word now. Look it up. Yeet! Touchdown! Colin Eaton. He has a name. And he's really eating on that one, wasn't he? Okay. Shut the fuck up. Good route by Eaton. Should we throw the screen? Or should we throw that out to Danny Poole? Or should we give the ball to Dion Calico? I'm going to go with giving the ball to Dion Calico. He's having a good game. 8 for 40. That's 5 yards a carry. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Get Ford on the run with 3 blockers out in front of him. Are you kidding me? That's an easy touchdown. That play is super money if you get like a good clear out to the strong side of it. Basically, if you get that exact scenario, it's a good play. I know, right? Up. Richard Ford is dead. We will remember him as the best quarterback to ever play football. Like I was kind of blending in with the logo. Oh well. No matter how good of a game we're having, no game is complete without an interception. So it's just the rite of passage. It's a one-a-game tradition. It's actually like Richard Ford is contractually obligated to throw multiple, or at least one interception a game. It just has to happen. Otherwise, he doesn't get his NIL money. It's like an under-the-table deal one of our biggest donors has with him. That he just has to throw a pick, and he bets the over on interceptions every week. I mean, it would completely get our school shut down if, like, you know, word got out about it. But that's just, you know, gotta keep the donors happy. And we could just play it off as him being wildly inconsistent. Like, it's believable somehow to idiots, but hey, keeps the money rolling in. Then who are we to judge as we end up winning 66-0? Nope, 10. There is a 0 in the number 10, but there's a 1 in front of it, so therefore it is not 0. A little bit of lesson in trigonometry for you guys. And we will win the milk can once again. I really want to see how this team develops next year, but God, I don't know what to do about the schedule. I don't know what to do about these teams who just refuse to recruit well. Why are they starting a 70 overall quarterback? Like, what are they doing? You're telling me they can't? Tell me Boise State can't find a better quarterback than a 70 overall? Great game from Rashard Ford. Great game from Calico. 2 rushing touchdowns for Ford as well. 3 touchdowns for Eaton. 2 for Danny Poole. Oh my God, both go over 100 yards as well. Bridges with a good game. O-line. Gupta, dude, you're a 94 overall. Lock in. Fucking lock in. Damian Roach is quietly having an amazing season. 1.5 for Volk, half for Lonnie Roy. Cone and Lamb with picks. Shout out to the good guys. We improved to, I don't know, whatever our record is in 1. I think 8-1. That would make sense. Yep, 8-1 through 9 weeks. Love that for us. We should get commits here, please. Yeah, let's go. Jimmy Gossett, 5-star D tackle from Heartland, Wisconsin. Joins the class. We are in a recruiting battle for Sam Emery. No, we're not. With who? Did I say fucking Stanford? I mean, he looks the type, but like, dog, it's Stanford. Why would you possibly go to Stanford? They suck at football, and we're in the better part of California. All they have is academic prestige. That's literally it. You could just go here, not have to give a fuck about school, and leave. And then go back to Stanford later in life. Just commit to Fresno State to play football and get to the NFL quicker. It's the obvious choice. Come on, use your brain. You're so smart you're trying to go to Stanford, then you can see it's clearly the better option. All right, our week 10 game is against UCLA. We might still need to beat them for the California thing, but I feel like we've already played them. They're not very good. We are also back up to number 10 in the country because this is the CFP bracket week, which is nice. I mean, we belong in the top 10. We never should have been out of it. Also, in terms of visits this week, worth pointing out that we do have Sam Emery, who we are in a recruiting battle against Stanford with. He's on campus this week. That should hopefully help us secure his commitment. We also get Imari Matabike on campus. I know we have a little bit of a competitive visit there, but you know, God forbid, you know, you have multiple corners on the field at the same time. Why would it be competitive? The world may never fucking understand that. I never will. That's for goddamn sure. I made this rant before, but if they're different archetypes, it should not be a competitive visit. It's the same archetype, sure, that's fine. But if it's a position, especially cornerback, where there are at all times 3 corners on the fucking field, there should be no reason for a competitive visit, especially if one is a boundary and one is a bump and run. They are different players. They are literally going to help each other their entire careers. If anything, it should be a more fucking complimentary visits. Instead, it's competitive because they play the same position. It makes no sense to me. It never has and never will. Same thing with edge rushers. Same thing with receivers. I can understand like running back or quarterback it being competitive. I can understand like tight end when there's only like one player on the field at a time at these positions. Like, why are a left and a right tackle competitive visits? What the fuck kind of sense does that make? Like, I don't understand that shit. It actually really annoys me. Anyway, also on campus, 5-star safety Dwayne Lloyd and 5-star receiver Zach King. So 4 5 stars on campus late in the year. Doesn't really happen all too often, but it doesn't change the fact we need to get this darn W against these Bruins. We haven't rocked the classic blackout in a while. We'll go ahead and do that and see if it brings us some good luck. Let's do it. Here goes nothing. UCLA. God, I hate LA so much. It's a Bowling for Soup song. You know, the guys who did 1985 and Stacy's mom. That's a joke, but dang it. It's a reference to that band's lore. Obviously not their song, but people think it's their song. Anyway, they have a song called I Hate LA. Banger. You should look it up. It's a good song. It's called I Can't Stand LA, actually, not I Hate LA. It might be I Hate LA. You'll find it out. It's like Bowling for Soup, LA. You'll figure it out. It's a fucking banger. It's about how LA sucks. But then at the end, it's like, oh, okay, maybe there is some cool stuff about it. Even though one of those things is Jimmy Kimmel, which, like, no, that's honestly one of the lower, like, the furthest down the list of selling points for LA. That is one of the main reasons you should avoid LA, are the Jimmy Kimmels of the world. But UCLA seems to be moving the ball quite well. Good coverage, Karoma, and someone else there to, I guess, no loss or a sack. Either way, good enough defense. I think Tevin Fargas is injured. Don't quote me on that. Well, the slant was about to be even more open. Is that their quarterback? Yes, it is. Nowaski injured on the play. Beautiful. Your check will be in your locker underneath your deodorant. Wear deodorants. Or don't. I'm not your fucking dad, but like you really should. Damian Roundtree playing a little bit banged up. How about he's not? Kind of need him to not be banged up. He's our only good edge rusher. And that's a miss. Yeah, this game is silly. What a silly game this is. Offensive masterclass. I would say, yeah, it's an offensive masterclass. You are correct. It's a pretty cool graphic, honestly. Never seen that. All right. We got to get ourselves a big game here. 4 or 5 stars on campus. Let's see us beat the Bruins. Again, I'm pretty sure we have beaten this team. But in case we haven't, this is our the final leg of our quest to beat every California team during this dynasty. I'm pretty sure we did play them one year randomly. Regardless, we need to win the game either way. So let's just fucking win the game, boys. Eaton can't break a tackle. Gets a couple yards. Need more than a couple, though. Need a lot more than a couple. We get a block, Calico? Not really. Fucking afterburners were turned on there. That's the fastest Richard Ford has ever felt. We'll try 8-man there on the dig, and he will dig it out, make the catch. He really 8-man on that route. I think it's hilarious, personally. You got to continue with the bit of you guys definitely getting sick of it, but like some of you probably find it funny. Hopefully, anyway. Just got to continue the reaction of the sigh. Fuck. Well, I did not want to do that. I'm trying to change the play. I'm just gonna call a timeout. Well, let me change the play. I did not want to fake spike. I pressed the X button because that's the button I wanted to throw to. And then I pressed it a little bit too late, I guess, because the game's like, oh, did you want to spike the ball here for no reason? No, actually, I didn't. It's the first quarter. We're gonna make me waste the timeout to stop the clock anyway. Ay. Duck. I don't really care for a screen here, honestly. I think we're just gonna throw it up and see if we can get lucky. End zone shot. Eaton over his head. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Finally, some more offense. 3rd and 10. I tried to say another moment. Either way. What are you doing? Right, that's it. He just stopped running the fucking route. The dumb bitch just stopped running the fucking route. That is the last fucking route. That is the last fucking play in the career of this fucking bum Danny Poole. I'm so sick of this guy. He just stops running. He just stops running. Go ahead and just resume real quick. We can't look at the previous play. But he was on an in. I'm 99.999% sure. Get that fucking idiot off the fucking field. Calitro, you're in. Danny Poole, you're never playing a fucking another snap here. Until I forget to change the depth chart in the main menu, and he probably plays. And he'll still play receiver 4. But yeah, no, I'm not that. Added up to here with the guy. It's just he's consistently fucking awful. Get the ball to Eaton. It's a yard. That's... I need more than that. We'll kick the field goal. Since neither team can fucking score with 30 seconds left in the first half. They have a backup quarterback. We just have a fucking idiot receiver who stops his route and costs us the ball. And now our D tackle is injured. That's sick. Cliff Ford, the big red dog, hurt on that one. So he did tie the game in the half, and we did score again, though. That's pretty neat. We did at least get the lead at 10. That Calitro? No, that's Britton Burt getting in. Honestly, he should play receiver 4 over Danny Poole. But I'm also moving 2 players on the depth chart, and I don't know if I can. I just don't know if I can commit to all that. Eaton touchdown. Colin Eaton, big play. Great route. All of a sudden it's 24-3. How about a moments? No? Okay, that's fine. We've had 2 moments in the entire second half. That touchdown and this recovery. 3rd and 4. Coffee the back. What the fuck was that? Just fucking pinged it off his running back's helmet. That's fucking hilarious. That's some funny shit. Kick the field goal for the 17-point lead and then play good defense. All right, good talk. Okay. Well, we went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. They also didn't get it on 4th down. Now there's a minute 10 left in the game. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Rashard Ford, though, should have a touchdown here. Nope, he's going to be tackled at the 1. Let's say, maybe don't be ass there, buddy. Need a touchdown here, and Calico will be the back, so means we actually have a decent shot at getting it in. Update? No, we don't. Damn it, why do I always press the wrong fucking stick in? I want the touchdown. I want the blowout win. We need it. We desperately need it. And if you hold, you're off the team. Aggressive blocking, by the way. Aggressive blocking, by the way. I couldn't tell. There we go. Dion Calico touchdown. That should do it. That should be all she wrote. 21-point victory for your heroes. Your Fresno State Bulldogs have done it. We have beaten every single team in California now. 100% confirmed. And we are the best team in the state. I mean, we've been the best team in the state for like half a decade at this point in game, but you know, haven't really had the proof yet. The proof is in the pudding. We are fucking them, if you will. That doesn't really work as much, but hey. 260 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick for Ford. Rushing touchdowns for Calico and Coffee on both pretty terrible games, honestly. Eaton was okay. Touchdown for Coffee as a receiver. 2-touchdown game. All right, Jawan Coffee, I see you, bro. No one else really did anything. Let me guess, Gupta gave up a sack. He didn't, actually. Oh my fucking god. Just our other really high overall tackle. Sack for Ryder. Interception for David Gales. We're frickin' 9-1, boys. You'll love to see it. As we will surely be getting like our entire recruiting class to commit here. I think we might actually get like a good chunk of them to commit. They should. They really should. We start off with 5-star corner Amari Matabike. We also get 4-star tackle Kadarius Salter. We also get 4-star edge rusher Alex Poole. We also get 4-star guard Moses Pruitt. And 4-star guard Jamerson Demanchi. We do not get a linebacker. We are second on another guy. I think that's just another guy we just added recently. I know the linebacker was. That's the quarterback, Dennis Drew. Okay, we probably need to just get him on campus. King and Lloyd were into their top 3. Should be just a matter of moments. But we do get fucking 5 players to commit, so I can live with that, I guess. I think I'm going to get very upset at Auburn right now. I think I'm going to get extremely upset at Auburn right now. They have the 5-star linebacker who is my favorite player in the class on campus. We get the 5-star safety Dwayne Lloyd. We get the 4-star tight end Trent Smith. And thankfully, the linebacker did not commit to Auburn, Cliff Abreu, but he did put us in a recruiting battle with them. Which means it's only a matter of time before he does decide to join Auburn, unfortunately. Lionel Gunn, we're still really trying on him. He has Michigan State. I believe we have him on campus this though. We have fucking back-to-back bye weeks, which is silly. So we did set up a couple of visits. We dropped behind Stanford for Sam Emery. Are you kidding? How? I guess because we're on a bye. But like, just fucking don't care about that. I don't know. That's really annoying. Should get Zach King any minute now. He's on Miami's campus this week, actually. That's a problem. Cliff Abreu. I want this player so bad. I want this player so bad, dude. They have the pipeline bonus. They're going to end up getting him, but I really, really wish they wouldn't. Man. Found a 60 tackle and a fucking 6'4" gadget receiver. That's pretty disgusting, so. Yeah, we're still finding good players, but I kind of want the ones I already had on the board, you know? All right, week 12 bye. We're just gonna get shafted here, I have a feeling. We do get Zach King, the 5-star receiver from Princeton, New Jersey. And we lose everybody else. Fucking god damn it. I wanted Cliff Abreu so bad, dude. Just added both of those guys. Would have really liked to get the safety, honestly, but wow. What a horrible turn of events. I am truly distraught. I actually hate everything. Okay, Oregon State, week 13. Let's just get this one over with. I really don't have anything to say about Oregon State that hasn't been said already. It's just, I'm so distraught over Auburn stealing away that linebacker, and I'm even more annoyed at the fact that the one of the best corners I've ever seen is about to pick fucking Stanford over us. So yeah, I'm not exactly too pleased with how this season has gone recruiting. We really don't have that good of a class, like, at all. So this might just be the last year, just simply because we don't have a good recruiting class. And that is like probably the thing I care the most about having is a good recruiting class. It probably won't be. We'll probably, no, it probably, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I need to see how much talent we lose. If we lose a ton of guys, like if all of our offense leaves, namely if our quarterback leaves for the draft, then it will be. But if he doesn't leave, it will probably be the final year. If he does leave, then I could be intrigued to see what one of the other two guys can do for a year. I could be talked into it. We're definitely losing Calico to the draft. We're Probably got to be able to keep Bridges. I say probably for him. Only because he's not at 90 yet, but with plays like this, he might be cracking a 90 pretty soon. He doesn't have that pull away speed. He also doesn't have a pull out game, but you didn't hear that from me. I don't know how I would know that. Why is Jawan Coffee even in the game, dude? He wasn't. Actually, that was Dion Calico just being terrible. Never mind. My bad. Oh, Denny Poole's still playing, by the way. My defense has been like 40 minutes because there was 2 bye weeks and a lot of fucking recruiting. But hey, Richard threw an interception and it wasn't me. So why does Calico just start doing the Genty thing? I kind of hate that. Kind of hate it. He didn't used to do it, and now he does. I mean, it's working. He's just getting into a dead sprint quicker, which I think is why Genty did it, because it allows him to just hit his top speed faster or something like that. But also, you could kind of just do whatever he wanted because Mountain West. He dominated Oregon. I know. I still think Genty should have won the Heisman over Hunter. Touchdown. Dion Calico. I was a Genty believer. Hmm. 10-0, 10-3 now. Oh my gosh. Some good coverage. Ball falls harmlessly incomplete though. Just a little harmless incompletion. Calico the back on a 3rd and 1. And we'll get another first down. All right, Dion Calico doing some stuff and or things. I kind of like shock slot return. Kind of like the look of this. Oh my God. Why do you have a linebacker on him? What are you doing? You're just asking us to get a first down. You're practically begging for it. I was going to do a very suggestive beg, but I'm very glad I didn't. There's one thing you can say about me is that I will commit to the bet. You can't say I won't fucking commit to a bet. I'll never let anyone tell me I won't fucking do that. That is the one thing that I will always do, is commit to the bit. Even when I probably shouldn't. I will always commit to the bit. Don't let anyone fucking tell you differently. Bullet can't find the end zone. That's why he's not really supposed to be the recipient of that play. Supposed to go the other way and it's supposed to go to Bridges. I was hoping flipping it would just, you know, send Bridges over there, but it didn't. It just flipped the formation of the play. Calico touchdown. Got some nice blocks. Probably the best fucking set of run blocking I've seen. Probably. Ball right back somehow. All right. These are things we love to see. I wish I always had the ball. Fuck it. How would it be if we ever won a jump ball? How cool would that be, you know? Get out to Aitman. Does he have breakaway speed? He does. Chauncey Aitman touchdown. I thought he was going to get caught, but he didn't. Nice play, Chauncey Aitman. I'm going back in the red zone again. It's still this fucking first half. What are we doing to this poor team on defense? What are we doing to them? I mean, you know I'm fucking around with this one. I'm throwing the ball to Danny Poole. That's how you know I'm playing with my food. Oh, man. One of my favorite gags is that we always just have a player that we shit on. That'll never be Dominic Bridges, let me tell you that. He's one of my favorite players I've ever had in one of these seasons. I am a big Dominic Bridges fan. Thought it was still the first half. I was gonna fucking lose my shit. That was the end of the third quarter. Yeah, okay. This cool and all, but can we... Alright, start in 3. They have no safety help. I'm going to leave the running back in the block. This should be an Eaton touchdown. Well, it's not going to be an Eaton touchdown, but that will be an actual contested catch for maybe the first time ever. And what a catch it was. Colin Eaton. That was pretty sweet. I'm not even going to lie. That was pretty fucking cool that he went up and got that. I should have got the replay for that. I think I still can. Nope. That's annoying. Really would have liked that replay. Can I check it now? No. All right. I guess because I went ahead too many moments, even though it was the last play. I mean, at least attempt to block for your quarterback, maybe. Just make an attempt to, you know, block there, Mr. Knight. Bridges, too easy. Touchdown, Dominic Bridges. That route is insane. I love that play. That play's really good. I think I'm still in LSU playbook. It's been several hours. I forgot to look when I got back on. I didn't care to change it at that point. But I cared about what playbook I was in earlier today. Right now, I really don't. Right now, all I want to do is get to the offseason. That's what I'm feeling like at the moment. Obviously, I want to win Natty. Oh, can we stay in bounds? Yes, we can. Oh my god, what a catch. What a freaking catch. What a freaking catch. And I mean, if you want to give me motion spot again, I'll gladly score another touchdown with Dominic Bridges. If you want to keep giving me this play, if you want to keep giving me fucking easy damn money, I'll keep taking your easy damn money. Dominic Bridges caught that shit through the pass interference. You suck. Touchdown, moron. 44-3. Learn about it. Oh my god, we're just built different. Honestly, this is by far the best team we've ever had. If we don't win a natty this year, I will just jump in a fucking chipper. That was somehow not a first down. I disagree. I think that was pretty easily a first down, but whatever. It will be the end of the game as we once again get a very easy win. 45-3. 45. I don't know what that was. Of course, Rashard Ford can't escape the game without an interception. I'm pretty sure. No, I didn't throw this one. Wasn't me. Was not me. Had a phenomenal game though. Absolutely phenomenal. 360 yards and 4 touchdowns. Great completion percentage as well. Dion Calico, over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Phenomenal day at the office. Love that he decided to show up for once. Dominic Bridges, 9 for 103 touchdowns. Good game from Eaton. Poole actually didn't fucking suck for once. Touchdown for Chauncey Aitman. Blocking. No sacks. Alani Gupta did not suck. Proud of you, buddy. 2, count them, 2 TFLs and sacks for Damian Roundtree. He's having a phenomenal season. Fargus and Roy each had half a sack. No interceptions. We don't get those. I missed Trent Gilden from last year when he had like fucking 7 in a row or some shit. That was pretty fucking crazy. Can we have him back for the playoff run? That'd be pretty cool. But he's, I think, well, he was like a 7th round pick or some shit. Regardless, to the next week. We're going to get some commits. We're going to get the 5-star corner right here, right now. No, Taj Maldini. All right, we didn't get the corner. He went to Stanford. He went to Stanford. No, he didn't go to Stanford. Lionel Gunn did go to Michigan State, though. That's the #1 player in the country we are not landing. Good news is the corner did not pick Stanford yet. He's going to, and I'm going to hate it. Dominic Bridges is the Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week. Did we get Defensive Player of the Week? No, we didn't, because our defense sucks. Washington is ranked again inside the top 10. Well, this is a pretty important game. This is a weirdly incredibly important game, obviously, with UW ranked number fucking 6. There is a very real possibility with a loss at this point that we would end up missing the CFP. I don't know what the conference standings are. I would imagine we would both be in regardless. I don't think anyone else is, this highly rated. Maybe USC. I don't think they are, though. I think they have more than one loss in the conference. I actually think we would be under. Was there a loss in conference or not? I don't remember. But regardless, I think there's a real possibility of us not making the CFP if we lose. So that would be just the worst case scenario. Worst case Ontario, even. I've never seen that show, but yeah, there you go. Good tackle, Tevin Vargas. Fuck your read option, idiot. Get got, nerd. All right, boys, come on. Receiver screen, nothing doing. And their offensive lineman was injured on the play. We'll take it. We'll take a field goal on the first drive. That's pretty good. And so is the kick. How about we do well on offense? I mean, could be worse. It's already the second quarter. Did they just kill the entire fucking clock, or did we just not get a moment in the first quarter? Jesus fucking Christ. That guy has 3 sacks already. It's the fucking first. It was the first snap of the second quarter. That guy had 3 sacks already. How about you let me play offense, actually? How about you let me play offense, actually? All right. That's a great idea. Let's run read option in a 2-minute drill. Fucking fantastic idea. Couldn't have drawn it up better than myself. Ford gets a first down and a little bit more. His negative rushing yards because, God forbid, his offensive line blocked for him. That's a bad throw. Absolutely no reason to make it. Literally no reason to even consider trying something like that, but I did it anyway. That's not our game. That's not really anyone's game in this game. Get that out to Eaton. That's our game. The underneath game and the run after catch game. That is our brand of football. Snap the fucking ball, please. How is that not DPI? The world may never know. I'll never understand that rule. I guess it's once it hits the receiver's hands, you're free to hit him, but I don't know the exact rule. I do know that is legal. It does not make sense to me that that's legal. Like, that is like the definition of interference. Calico on the screen. Okay, Dion. More of that, please. More of that. Can we get the RPO flat? Can we get that RPO? Like one maybe? You know, the good one? Keep it with Ford. He'll get the edge. Touchdown, Rashard Ford. He's a little bit fast. He's a little bit fast. Let's go. 7-6, and we're still on offense. Beautiful. Hey, there's the RPO we wanted. Get it out to Bridges. I mean, I want to go for it. Hopefully the game will let me. We're not kicking a 57-yarder. You're out of your fucking mind. We're giving the ball to Dion Calico, and we're getting this first down. And with any luck, no one really on the second level, this could be a touchdown. It won't be. It absolutely won't be, but it could be. Like, the potential's there. I guess the potential's there on every single snap, but he's 3 for 11. How is he 3 for 11? Why does he only have 3 attempts? Get that to Eaton. First down. Move the chains. Gets us into the red zone, so we're actually allowed to play the game. Good grief. Horrible game so far from Ford. Who's done anything on offense? Our running backs 3 for 11. Our quarterback's having a horrible game. Around 50% completion percentage. What are we doing, boys? Coffee will outrun the edge rusher and find the end zone. Jawan Coffee gets tackled into it. We appreciate you, Washington. Thank you. You know, if you anytime you want to tackle my ball carrier into the end zone, you're more than welcome to. You like that. That's totally fine by me. Like, I'm actually just so okay with that. Third of the sideline, complete for the easiest 7-yard gain in the history of the sport. Trevor Moe, the Washington quarterback, we've played him many a time. He's pretty good at this point, I'd imagine. They're going to throw it to the motion man. He'll get maybe a yard. Ray Claiborne. What a fucking name. That's a sick name. Come on, get there. Let's go. Connor Provo injured. We have a name very similar to that on our O-line. We have... Okay, I guess there's 2 Connor Provos. That's fucking insane. RPO complete. It's going to be a touchdown as well. Wow. Oh, God. And we turned the ball over. No, we didn't. We scored. I lied. Well, that's hilarious. Get a blitz on first down because we can. Someone get there, please. The ball. Oh, my God. Should have been the sack, should have been an interception, ends up in a touchdown. We just weren't meant to have a chance on that play. Brian Montanez, we recruited him. We have 3 minutes to score a touchdown here. Or a field goal. Obviously, we would prefer 7. Eaton will get us a first down. I wouldn't mind going true clock and ensuring this is the final drive of the game. Go to Britton Burt, get a few. Get a nice few yards there. 8 men will get a first down. I mean, we're moving the ball fantastically at the moment. I know it's crazy. We actually get to play an entire drive and the ball movement is, like, good. I know it's wild to think about. Eaton catches, changes the direction a little bit, gets a first down. We get at the bridges. No. That's a dangerous throw because someone likes to be intercepted. Marvin Westbrook, highest overall player on the entire team, goes down there. Apparently it's just a foot contusion and he'll be back soon. I don't know how much I can take stock in that though. Good run by Coffee. Gets a few, and he will be injured on the play as well. Go to the backup on the O-line. Whoa, that's the best I've ever seen that played. I don't think they're gonna be able to do it again. I don't think they'll be able to play that route that well twice. They did, actually. Calico better be a first down. That better be a first down. Coffee, turf toe. He'll be done for the day. It was good enough for the first down. Beautiful. I think we keep the ball on the ground here. So can we get this going, please? Are they not going to call timeouts? Yes, I know. You just told me he was done for the game. Thank you for telling me again. If they're not going to call timeouts, then I will gladly just run the clock down. Calico, 3rd and inches. There's the timeout called by Washington. Tell me that one more time and see if I don't rip his fucking toe off. Well, that's not what the audible was supposed to be. We'll take the touchdown, though. Rashard Ford finds it. I meant to just switch to inside zone or whatever the run play would have been there, but I'll take that. 29-22 is your final. I was going to hop in for important downs. I don't play the whole drive because that's just asking for a one-play loss. You saw what happened on the last fucking Washington score. I didn't want to let that happen again. So I was going to play 3rd or 4th down. But there was no 3rd or 4th down moment. So we just win. Yippee! We've won. And we will guarantee our spot in the fucking whatever it's called, Pac-12 championship and probably the CFP. I guess we could still lose and not make the CFP. How good is Trevor Moe? Really fucking, but not as good as Rashard Ford. We did not throw a touchdown in this game, but we did have 4 rushing touchdowns, including 2 for Rashard Ford. Really weird game. Really weird game. Calico gave up 2 sacks. That's interesting. Few TFLs, sacks for Roundtree and Fargus, and no picks. I'd consider that a pretty good year. I consider that a pretty good game. Pretty good season, pretty good everything, pretty good team. I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good, guys. What do you think? What do you think? We're 11-1. I think we're doing it. I think we're doing all right. Don't get any commits this week, but we do get to the top 3 on Brenton Massey. I don't know why I only read his. When he was 2nd place, so I need to worry about. Oh, we just have back-to-back games against Washington. That's cool. That's all we want. Is playing the same team twice in a row. Yay. Will we get any random commitments this week? Fuck no. We don't get Massey or Damian Stoner. So missed out on a linebacker and a running back. 2 player positions we have basically no depth. Hey, you know what? We're not even going to mess around with anything. We're just going to hop straight into this conference championship game against Washington. This is our first time not playing SMU in this game, actually. So that's fun. You know, the one year that all 3 of us made it, it was Washington made it as an at-large bid. We won the Pac-12, and SMU was our opponent. All 3 of us made the CFP that year. We just played Washington in the college football playoffs instead of the Pac-12 championship. That was a fun season. All right, we need a better performance against this team than we had last week. We did not play our best game on offense, to say the very least. Need more passing volume, need more yards, need more touchdowns. Just actually any of those things, well, mostly just touchdowns. I mean, there was an attempt at blocks there. And they held up long enough for the first down, I guess, so they did the bare minimum. Not exactly very confidence building, I would say. Hold on. No, why would I ever want controls there? Let's go ahead and fucking do that. That bum Danny Poole off the field. He doesn't belong on it. The ball out to Eaton. He drops it. Okay, maybe he needs to not play. I mean, in my defense, he hasn't really done a ton this year. He's been good, obviously, but he hasn't been like one of those elite receivers that you remember. That sucks. Washington scores. Okay. We're struggling against this team, like, a lot. Feels like they just kind of have us beat a little bit. I don't know. We're just not really able to do much against them. Do they just have our number? Are they just better than us? Will we ever win college football national championship? Probably not. That will be a touchdown, though, for Mr. Dominic Bridges. Ties the game. Washington immediately driving back, though. And they had the ball on the 3-yard line. I don't think we'll be able to stop them. We're going to try, of course, but I don't think we'll be able to. A huge hit by Tevin Fargas. Don't help him up. Shove his ass back down. That'd be a good sport. No, you can be a good sport. But, like, don't, you know? Yeah. That's much better. Yeah, there you go. Check under your deodorant after the game. You can find a check. Hold on. More injuries equals more checks, boys. You know the drill. Ooh. Well, I mean, it's a field goal. It's the easiest field goal of all time, but it's not a touchdown, so it's a win. Pretty simple math. Not a touchdown, we take it. Probably should have been roughing the kicker, though, but thankfully it was not called. 3rd and 6 back on offense, though. I thought we get through all of that before we even know the down and distance. Take off at 4. No, we won't. All right. I decided to sprint, and that just immediately means you're tackled. It's funny how the button to make you move faster is like the easiest way to get tackled. Like, sprint is actually a speed boost for the other team. Crazy. I mean, this just isn't going to work. I don't even need to snap the ball to see if it's not going to work yet. That's just a bad play call. That's just bad play design. I don't like this slant because it has my slot receiver not lined up in the slot. And our offensive line has decided that they don't want to make the playoffs. So we're probably not making the playoffs. I really just have a feeling we won't make it if we lose. I really have that feeling. We will not be kicking a field goal here, obviously. We need points. Field goal doesn't really do much for us at this point in the game. Neither does a check down. I was hoping that maybe he could have broken a tackle. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was like, yeah, it's open. Fuck it. He'll do something with it. No, he won't. No, he won't. Your players don't make plays. They actually do all the time, just not right now because it's convenient for them not to. And it's convenient for the plot that I'm correct in my sentence. Excellent job. Have you guys considered running a good route? One possession game, technically. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to play defense, so I'm not going to. Yeah, let's run the ball on 4th and 3 with 1:47 to go. That's a great fucking idea. But we will lose. Hopefully we make the playoffs. If we don't make the playoffs, I don't know what to tell you. We're 11-2 with the number 3 team in the country. If we don't make the playoffs, then I don't want to fucking be here. We're going to drop in the rankings so much because we're group of 5. We're going to drop so far. We're going to drop to like 17. I know conference championships aren't supposed to matter, but the game doesn't know that. We're going to be like 17. We do get Billy McKinney, 4-star receiver. That's cool. I really care about that. Where do we end up? Ty Vilas, Pac-12 Player of the Week. Cool. Good for him. Daniel Woodhead, the Alabama quarterback, is your Heisman winner. Not one of us. I don't care. Damian Roundtree is the Defensive End of the Year award winner with 14 sacks, 22 TFLs. Pretty damn good season. Congrats, Mr. Roundtree. Dominic Bridges is the Mackey Award winner with his 700 yards and 14 touchdowns. Roundtree is also the Lombardi Award winner. Nice. We did make it. Okay, we're playing TCU round 1. I can rest easy. We made the playoffs. That's all I care about, obviously. All right. National Signing Day. Who did we end up getting? Impact Dev for Gossett. I'll take Impact Dev. This is a really good player, even though he's a bust. That is a phenomenal player. Metabike, Impact. Star for Dwayne Lloyd. Impact for Zach King. Impact for Trent Smith. Star for Kadarius Salter. Normal for Tyrell Gore. All right. Alex Poole with Star. Sauer with Star. Yeah. Yeah. Glover Brady had impacts. Yeah. I'm hoping against hope he just ends up decommitting, but he won't. Elite for Alex Sills. Normal for Moses Pruitt. Normal for Jamerson DeMonchi. And we get normal for Taj Maldine. Impact for Billy McKinney. Impact for that prick we didn't get. I don't care about this prick. We didn't get him either. And I still don't know what's going on with Sam Emery. I think he's bugged. We had this happen with an offensive lineman in Arkansas State where we were just in a recruiting battle and nothing happened. I took him off my board to see what happened, but we're just not gaining any influence at all. So he's just going to end up choosing Stanford. There's really nothing we can do about it. I don't know what that bug is, but it needs to be fixed like yesterday. Do we need to do anything with our staff? Nope, they're still here. I am fucking stunned they never decided to leave. The TCU is our opponent this week. They have a really good playbook, from what I hear. AKA what I read on Reddit. I swear, the only Reddit I ever look at is the college football Reddit. Now, Reddit has some, like, very niche uses. It's like if you have a very specific problem, and, like, say you have a problem logging into, like, I don't know, fucking Hulu or something. Like, you could just type Reddit at the end of whatever your error code is, and you'll have, like, better help than fucking, like, the actual website. That's what Reddit is for. Troubleshooting. That is the best use of that shithole. First down, Calico. 4 for 32. Give him the ball. Give him the ball every play. I don't know what this is, but it's like a motion handoff. It's kind of sick. That was useless. That was real stupid. Like, if the ball snapped as soon as he got there, I mean, I guess he has to be set, but, like... It was like a handoff to get him momentum or something. I think it doesn't have to be set. What the fuck? I don't know. That's a dumb play. Just give him momentum. Like, let him catch it and then... Or... I don't know. Time to snap better. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you guys kind of can probably piece it together. Snap the ball when he's got, like, a head of steam. We're gonna try to punch this in, obviously. We don't want a fucking field goal. And we won't get it. All right. Yeah, I'm a little bit pissed about that too, Coach Ackerson. Pretty pissed off about that too. But we're going to get a safety here. It'll all be okay. It'll all be all right, Coach. We actually did get a safety. Holy shit. I bet it was Damian Roundtree. I should have looked at the stats before this game, season stats, but I didn't. Okay. All right. So we got the safety, immediately gave the ball back, and now we're about to let them score. How does that happen? This team is so unserious right now. It's actually crazy. How we just completely destroy every team we play in the regular season, except for whoever the hell we lost to. I already forget. We, like I said, just dominate every single game we play. Multiple 30-plus point wins. And then the fucking postseason hits, and it just, whatever. Like the Pac-12 championship, we got dominated. We got our asses kicked. And now in the college football playoffs, we are into the second quarter with 3 points. No, not even, with 2 points. Because our offense has apparently forgotten everything they've done this year. Lock the fuck in. Bridges, first down. Lock the fuck in, you bums. Keep it with Rashard Ford. We don't get blocks, but he gets a touchdown somehow. I'll take it. Rashard Ford TD. And of course we score, and TCU is having their best drive of the game now. I mean, this is their second time down here. Why is Fargus an edge rusher? Receiver screen up the middle. I mean, we just hurt the quarterback, so that's good. Are they on their third stringer? Because they had a different fellow in there to start the game. And then we just hurt that guy. Yeah, but the Quincy Kenyon was a starter, and then Walter Sealy also. They're on their third string quarterback. We're also without Alani Gupta. What was his injury? I wish I knew. Week to week with a torn labrum. They're on their third string quarterback, boys. Lock the fuck in. They have to run the ball. They don't have to, but if they throw with their third string quarterback, then we deserve to lose. Run commit. Get in the backfield and make a fucking play. There we go. We'll take it. Get in the backfield, make a fucking play. Pull back handoff, nothing. There we go, dude. What are we fucking doing on offense, man? Give another field goal. Finally, an offensive moment. That's fun. Coffee's back. He will not be getting the ball because I don't want to give him the ball. Get that out to Vine Knight. He drops it. Because of course he did. Calico the back. What? Where are you throwing the ball? Where could you possibly be throwing that ball? Not even going to question it. Let's just move on. And I guess I was questioning it there, but you know what I mean. Not going to dwell on it. Not going to think about it. This is the worst game I think we've ever played. Bridges drops it. We are getting beat by a team on their third string quarterback. Probably not in the second half. Okay, there's second stringers out there. But he fucking sucks. He's like a 70 overall. If that would have been caught, I would have been really annoyed. I would have been pretty upset. Quick out, gets a couple. What are... Jesus. His blitz. Touchdown TCU. What happened to this team, man? What happened to this team? This was like the easiest time we've ever had. This is the best team we've ever had for like 90% of the season. And then the postseason hit and we're like fucking third graders trying to figure it out. It's like we're a fucking Mountain West team again. And not a fucking 99 overall. What the fuck happened to this team? We're not built for the postseason. Coach Ackerson can't win when the lights are brightest. Calico touchdown. Get the lead back. I think we did just score twice. We did. All right, we're up by 9. Somehow all of that simulating only took like half a quarter off the clock, which I guess is fair. But it's annoying because we've had shorter sims take off less time. But that one took forever. It still didn't take off much time. Wow. Great blocking. This is just a Dion Calico game, I found out. They can't tackle him. So what do we do immediately after figuring that out? Fucking throw the ball. I mean, we try to run. Calico can't do shit because he sucks. What happened to this team, man? Genuinely, what happened to our team? And we had one good drive, I guess, in this game. There we go. There we go. There's some pressure. We get the ball on the fucking 2-yard line. Get some aggressive blocking going. Let's get a fucking touchdown. Why is Coffee the back, dude? Whatever. Juwan Coffee, good blocking touchdown. Let's go. That should put the game away. But it's up 30-13. Love that. We're gonna blitz again, of course. If we get pressure on this QB, then we'll be looking good. He's a 70 overall. Someone get to him. Bender hit. And pass falls into the dirt. Should be the ball game. Oh my fucking god. Press this wrong stick in and then all of this fucking happens. Jesus fucking Christ. All of those menus just because I pressed the wrong button. Probably shouldn't have thrown the bridges there. Probably not the right read, but went for it anyway. 33-13. So if it gets interesting again, we'll hop back in. Gale's injured. We do score again, and somehow this ends up being a 40-13 win. As we pour on 31 points in the second half. I don't really understand how that happened, but I'll take it. Dion Calico, 119 yards, 2 touchdowns. What a weird game. What a weird ass game. because we really should not have won that based on how we played in the first half. But then I guess we decided to just give the ball to Calico a lot in the second half, and he carried us home to victory. So shout out him, I guess. Alani Roy, 2 sacks, 1 for a bunch of other dudes, half for a couple other dudes. They got down to a third string quarterback and we didn't get a pick. Is that what you're telling me? We suck, like, a lot. I honestly probably should have looked at the bracket, but we didn't. Nebraska and Duke in round 1. We have USC Washington, so Washington did end up making it. We, of course, just played and beat TCU. And then Michigan and Clemson play in the other round 1 matchup. Ole Miss, Alabama, Georgia, and Oregon get a bye. So we'll be taking on Georgia in round 2 in what looked like the Sugar Bowl. Easy for me to say. And in terms of season stats, I should also show those. Need the interceptions to be down, but over 4,000 yards, 41 touchdowns for Rashard Ford. Rushing Calico goes under 1,000 because he just doesn't like to play football. Does have 15 touchdowns, though. Good year for Coffee and Ford as rushers. Receiving, Eaton does go over 1,000 and 9 touchdowns. Aitman goes for 900 yards and 7 touchdowns. Bridges, 775 and 14 touchdowns. Danny Poole did some stuff before he got benched. Coffee was okay. Kalitra was okay. Calico was a good player. Yeah, Alani Gupta, somehow our worst offensive lineman, despite being by far our best. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. 24 TFLs for Damian Roundtree led the way. Fargus and Roy also in double digits. 15 sacks for Roundtree, 6.5 for Karoma, 6 for Volk and Ryder, 4.5 for Fargus and Roy, and 4 for McCrae. Interceptions was 5 for Lamb, 4 for Redmond, 2 for Strong, Gales, and Cone, 1 for Fargus and Avilas. And then in terms of total tackles, that would be Christian Lamb leading the team for the 2nd straight season in tackles. Shout out to Christian Lamb. Honestly, one of my favorite players on the team. Low-key. And we got a matchup of Bulldogs in round 2. Once again, could not have really a worse draw. So that's unlucky. I guess last year we had the best draw. This year we have the worst. That's maybe it's not the worst, but it is Georgia. They're just gonna be good. I have nothing to say. We're better than Georgia. I mean, they're 94 overall. So yeah. I mean, we're 5 overall better than them. So we should mop the floor with them, I think is how that works, right? I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. We are in the Caesars Superdome down in New Orleans. And this team terrifies me. Absolutely terrifies me. Fresno State Bulldogs versus the Georgia Bulldogs. I think they're the Georgia G's. Their logo doesn't even have a bulldog in it. Our logo is at least a bulldog. We're also up 7-0 somehow, so that's pretty nifty. We'll take off with Ford. We'll get a first down. I mean, if we can go up 2 scores super early, that'd be really fucking sweet. That'd be really heckin' cool. We'll take off with Ford again. He'll be out at the 1-yard line. Nice job there to avoid pressure and not get killed. Proud of him for that. Go to Bridges. Somehow not able to get into the end zone. Kind of weird. Calico will be the back here. Hopefully we get some good run blocking. We do. Deion Calico touchdown. We're up 14-0 on Georgia. Well, that was unexpected. And now we're back on offense. Okay. First down for Calico. Take a big shot there, though. Gotta be a little bit careful. Did not want him getting hurt at this point in the season, obviously. At any point in the season, but particularly not at this point. Calico cuts it back. Tackled into the end zone. Touchdown. Thank you, Georgia. Salute. Deion Calico. Having that kind of game. 21-7, now 21-14 as they score back-to-back touchdowns. And we will have a minute to get some points back on the board after we give up back-to-back scores. It's really annoying how we were up 21-0 and it feels like it didn't even matter. He scored 14 points without us getting a moment. Seems legit. Fuck it. Oh, it's caught. Calitro breaks his tackle as well. Vincent Calitro, 2 picks for Richard Ford. I haven't thrown either one of them. Fucking sweet. Love that. With 6 stuck out of bounds. Throw a flag. Holy shit, that's a late hit. What are you doing, ref? Jesus. It's on the damn Georgia payroll. They're just not containing Richard Ford at all today, which we'll definitely take advantage of. Hey, ball back in the red zone. Let's go. Fuck your 14 straight points. We're still at 14, idiots. That time they did account for Richard Ford. That time they did account for it. Okay. They made an adjustment. Not really loving the play calls at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. So going on the ball on 2nd and 13 because that's the play call we got. Oh man. What a throw, fitting it in between the defenders there. Richard Ford to Dominic Burgess. And now Calico finishes it off. The 5-star trio, all with incredible plays right there. The throw by Ford, the catch by Bridges, the touchdown on the ground for Calico. Those 3 guys came in the same recruiting class, and they are trying to win a fucking national championship together by beating the Georgia Bulldogs. We still have 2 more games to go after this, but this is a fucking hell of a start to our pursuit in beating a team like Georgia. Showing that we are actually for real. We break our fucking postseason curse. Not being able to win in the postseason. And doing so in very convincing fashion against a higher seed. Now, granted, we did just give up 14 unanswered points again. Okay. That's cool. I like that, getting a moment for the entire 4th quarter. At least we ended up winning. Wow. You're telling me there wasn't not a single important moment in that entire quarter? Yeah, the 4th quarter of a quarterfinal game. Not a single important moment. Is that what you're telling me, game? I think you're fucking wrong. I think you're lying, and I think you can go fuck yourself. But most importantly, we're moving on, bitches. With the far superior Bulldog, as Sean Pollard looks like an incredible player. Got his ass handed to him. He sucks. Get off the fucking field. Richard Ford is far superior, even though he had more interceptions. But he also had a higher completion percentage, and an even higher one considering that 2 of his passes were complete, but to the other team. Deion Calico did not want to go home. 24 for 116, 4 touchdowns. Give that man the fucking MVP. Holy shit. Eaton with the receiving touchdown. Very well spread out targets and yards. Excellent performance. Only a couple of sacks given up by Grimes and Hardage down at the bottom of the list. And then we had a handful of TFLs. Sacks for Roundtree and Terry Strong. And the interception for who else but Kevin Redmond. Well, sweet damn, boys. We actually won a fucking playoff game. That mattered. That wasn't a 1st-round playoff game. I guess all the playoff games matter. But I think this is the furthest we've been with this team officially. First time winning a quarterfinal game. We are Sugar Bowl champions. And who do we have next round? It's Clemson. It was one of the teams that could have been there. I remember that. How about we click on the fucking bracket, dumbass? Michigan or Oregon? Okay. 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 We can do that. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Deion Calico, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week, obviously. And we'll be facing Michigan in the Fiesta Bowl. It's going to be in Phoenix, meaning we will have a probable home field advantage, you would like to think. And we have unlocked Program Builder. Will we actually be able to use anything in it? Probably not, but we do have it unlocked. How do you think we can afford it? Yeah, no, we need 30 to unlock it. What are the good things here? Coordinators less likely to leave. Coordinators are more likely to accept your offer. Increase the caliber of coordinators available for you to hire. Okay. 25 more XP for all completed goals. That's really good. Able to see all at-risk players in my school. Other school. Oh, other schools play that. Okay. Be good. Friends and family discount. Archetypes. Oh, the pipeline boost. Okay, those are good, but I don't. Yeah, the pipeline boosts are really good here. I don't know. I don't really ever pay too much attention to pipeline. And I seem to recruit just fine. Home field advantage. 3rd to 7th round picks are less likely to leave for the NFL. 2nd round picks are less likely to leave for the NFL. 1st round projected. Okay, that's pretty good. Roster retention. And then high integrity persuade attempts. What? Does that mean sway? Oh, it's the fucking thing for transfers. Why do people think that shit's so OP? Like, is it just the pipeline thing that people think is OP? Because it's not that good. I can't look at my recruiting class right now, but we maybe have like 2 guys that are pipeline, and I have, I don't know. I mean, we made it to this point. We made a 99 overall team, and I paid no attention to pipelines. Michigan, our semi-final opponents in the Fiesta Bowl. Another 94 overall team. We just mopped the floor with this exact overall team. I feel like we should rock some special unis for this one. There's only one option. It's USA time, boys. Actually, they are probably going to be in Navy uniforms, aren't they? Didn't really think that one through. Did not really think that one through, did I? Yeah, well. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. Is it gonna be fine? Or do we need to not do this? Oh, never mind. Alright, cool, we're good. They're in white. Fucking nerds. What happened there? Taya Vilas injured making the tackle. The fuck happened there, guys? Jesus. Okay, why the fuck is Fargus my rush end? He's not listed there, like, at all. Yes, he is. Why? I did not put it. Why is Bender there? It's supposed to be Volk and nobody else. What the fuck are we doing? Stop fucking with my depth chart, you fucking bitch, Gabe. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, this shit's so annoying. Vargas is not an edge rusher. He is by far our best off-ball linebacker. Play him off-ball. Probably why our run defense is so bad, because he's not in the box where he belongs. He's playing on the ball for some reason. Where he cannot get off blocks. He's a good blitzer from the middle. He's got okay finesse moves. He's a good straight line blitzer. That's all he is. He's Devin White. Like, good in coverage. Aside from that Super Bowl year. Crazy how that was literally his only good year, and people thought he was a top 5 linebacker. Okay, maybe he does suck. That was a hit stick, by the way. That guy just shrugged off. We're gonna run commit as Michigan. Yeah, I know how to throw the ball. That's what the internet told me. JJ McCarthy has no arm. And after all that, Tevin Fargus hurts himself. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he hurt himself during that drive? That was all about him. That's insane. Right on cue. A giant middle finger from the video game. Nicely done by Colin Eaton. Gives us a little bit of breathing room. Just a little bit, though. Not a lot. That's kind of a lot. We're fine. Get out the bridges. He will not be able to make a man miss, but it will be good for 2 yards. I'll take that. A lot worse could have happened there. For some reason, my guy on the fucking trail just took fucking forever to get into his route. So that happened. That's really cool. Love that. Maybe have some sense of urgency. It's just, it's just the semifinals is all. Why are you running away from the ball? Why did he start running in there? Zero to zero. Early second. 3rd and 4. Coffee the back, otherwise we would probably run the ball. It's open. Bridges makes the catch. Moves the chains. Ball into the red zone now. How's about some fucking Dion Calico? Yes, sir. Let's go. Give him the rock. Hit 4 touchdowns last week. Let's give him a chance to get some more this week. Let's ride the hot hand. Give the ball to our best player. Let him go to work. He might not even be our best player. I'm not sure who the highest overall is. It's probably still the left guard. I don't think we have anyone above a 95. Calico's a 94. Our quarterback's a 93. We have a lot of really high overalls, obviously. Now Tech step up with Rashard Ford and find the end zone. Touchdown. Mr. Ford. Pedal to the metal. You have a Ferrari because he's Ford. Ford versus Ferrari. There's, I don't know. Probably should have thought of a Ford versus Ferrari analogy way before his final couple of games. Man. Back on offense, 3rd and 3. Get the ball to Dion Calico. Cat, nowhere to go. That would be his nickname. Calico Cat. $10-0. We get the ball back. How does that happen? Coffee, good gain. Let's go. Let's stop the clock for us with an injury. Appreciate it. I mean, we could try the slot fade type thing here. It's not going to work because bum ass motherfucker, that guy, whatever his name is, Danny Poole, was the recipient of it. And nothing that guy does will ever not be trash. It's like our offensive line will never not be trash. I think next season I'm just going to crank the pass blocking up to 100 and just see what happens. Just see us still get sacked all the time. Nice job, Colin Eaton. He's really eating on that one, huh? I went a few games without saying it. I scored a touchdown with him in a couple games, though, to be fair. At least not in on screen. Well, that went well. Believe it or not, I don't want to run the ball here. I don't think that's really a necessary play. Or necessary option at the moment. Call timeout. It's open. We get it to Bridges. First down. How about a little bit of hurry up? How about a little bit of hurry up? Snap the ball, maybe. Snap the ball. There we go. All right. Well, we had Bridges that entire time. I just didn't throw it for some reason. All right. We're running play action post shot. You want to see us get sacked? You want to see us have to waste our final timeout? Because that's what's going to happen here. Maybe not. Ah, the hurdle worked. Haven't done that in a few weeks. I don't think we've done that at all this season. Oh my god. If that would have been intercepted, I would have freaked out. Actually, what would have happened is I probably wouldn't have said anything. And been mad. But thankfully it wasn't caught, and Colonian did catch that touchdown. What a transition. Call me. Who's the chick from Euphoria? Hunter Schafer. There we go. Nailed it. That was honestly kind of a bar. Would have been better if I just knew who Hunter Schafer was off rip. If you don't know why that's funny, then I don't know. Come back in 5 years. Touchdown. Go on, coffee. We're up 24-0 with just under 3 minutes to go in the third. Still plenty of time for Michigan. We saw what happened with Georgia. They scored points in bunches sometimes. But 24-3. Feeling pretty good about that score. Still a minute to go in... Over a minute to go in the half. Or in the quarter. Obviously, we'd like to pick up this first down. We're not going to punt from midfield. That's silly. We will not be getting the first down. Calico 10 for 18. Today. All right. Well, clearly he was not allowed to have... or clearly Michigan made it a point in their game plan to not let him have a great game. That's that. There we go. Got to it. Also, for the record, never seen a single episode of Euphoria. Going back to that for a second. Don't know why I need to qualify that, but it's true. Not there's anything wrong with watching that show, just haven't seen it. Just knew enough about pop culture to reference Hunter Schafer for a transition joke. Don't really know why I'm pointing that out. 27-10. Michigan gonna go for it on 4th and 4. I think we are going to be sending the house here. Come on, someone get there. Nice pass breakup. We'll take it. I am stunned that wasn't caught. 3rd and 5. This could potentially end the game with a first down. We'll go to Calico out of the backfield. He will not get the first. But Michigan not calling timeouts. I mean, I don't think we really need to worry about kicking a field goal here. So we're not going to. Trimble the back. He's not going to get it. Okay. Keeps Michigan in the game, but they will not find the end zone, and we have won the Fiesta Bowl. Your Fresno State Bulldogs are finally going to the national championship game. Celebrating like we won that bitch, but we haven't won that B word yet. Still gotta, get to the game itself. I'm not sure who we're playing. Don't know who's on the other side of the bracket. But we just beat Michigan wearing Navy. So go fuck yourselves, you fake ass favorites. Damn, I'm on a roll in this one. I'm fucking feeling myself. Call me Pee Wee Herman. Okay, that one was a little bit too easy. Call me Pedro Pascal with anxiety. Too easy. Joke. I'm not gonna explain it. You guys are smart. I'm on a roll though. Call me butter. Someone stop me. Like, actually, please. I need help. Like I'm... I can't think of a celebrity with a drug problem right now. I lost it. Who just needs help? If someone needs help. I don't fucking know. An understaffed emergency room or something. The fucking Fiesta Bowl champions. Hey, Tevin Fargas, Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week. Congrats to him. He also won the National Defensive Player of the Week. I mean, there were only 4 teams, so had to be someone. And we'll be facing USC in the National Championship, a rematch from earlier this year. A Pac-12, an all Pac-12 conference championship as they beat Duke in the other semifinal. Interesting. Kind of glossed over the fact that it was USC versus Washington in the first round. Also kind of just forgot that they were in the Pac-12 because I haven't been until this season. We did beat them 31-3 earlier this year. Our one loss is to SMU, by the way. USC National freaking Championship, boys. We beat this team by a lot last time we played. I think it's only right that we look our best for this game as well. Break out the navies with the USA helmet. This is for America. This is for the National Championship. It's for all the freaking marbles. So, you know what it's not for is our fucking milk can. As we are down here in Hard Rock in Miami. So a couple California teams heading all the way across the country to play in Miami, Florida. That's hilarious to me. But we know we are better than these guys. We know it. They had a great run as well. Respect to them making it in from the first round. But we know we can beat them. We did it a few weeks ago. Now we just got to do it when the lights are brighter. That's usually when we're at our worst in this series. We don't perform in the big time, but this is a different team. We're on a roll. We're playing our best football right now. We're not playing our best football right now, but we're playing good enough. Maybe we lock in and play our best football today. That'd be perfect time to get our mojo back. The National fucking Championship game, boys. Pac-12 is so back. Hey, you know who else is back? Jawan Coffey. He never left, but he's back into the end zone. Has been here in a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Touchdown, Jawan Coffey. Gets us on the board first. 7-0. Our defense needs help. To be a 3rd and 3. Hold the fucking phone. Let me go ahead. Get into the goddamn depth chart. Get my fucking off-ball linebacker playing fucking off-ball linebacker. Nope. That's my other off-ball linebacker. I didn't realize our edge rushers were so bad. Really not, but they kind of are, I guess. Quick RPO. Dunk down. It'll be short of the first. And that will be a field goal attempt. I'll take that every day of the week. We'll take that. All right, we need to put our foot on the gas right now and score, or we could just let them score. That works too. We got an interception though. Okay. Step up with Ford. Oh my god, that change of direction is nutty. That change of direction is nutty. First down, Rashard Ford. There's the athleticism. There's the running we've been looking for years. That's what we've been waiting for. Play like that. Ford gonna keep it and finish it off. Rashard Ford, what a drive. Puts us ahead. Our defense still needs help. Why are we struggling so much with this team? Obviously, they're probably playing a little bit better than they did last time we saw them, but we know we're better. Read option with their QB. Touchdown USC. They regain the lead. How about we don't play defense? There we go. All right, we're on offense for more than like a play. Minute and a half to go already in the first half. No safety help. If Aitman can win here. He did. Chauncey Aitman down the field. Bad throw. Kind of bobbled it, but that's a big gain nonetheless. We'll get to around midfield. Should have been a touchdown. Obviously should have been. He has almost all of our yards today, by the way. If you've I saw the stats. It's pretty fucking gross. Calico, good run. He is 8 for 17. That's not exactly promising either. What have we done on offense? Holy shit. Has it just been Jawan Coffee moving the ball on the ground, maybe? I don't know. He took a big hit there. We'll call a timeout for him. Give him a chance to catch his breath. Let me go ahead and not run play action there, believe it or not. Put that in over the top of the linebacker. Dropped by... Not sure if that was Bullet or Knight, but whoever it was, they need to catch the fucking football there. It's a national championship, dog. Ball hits you in the fucking hands. You fucking catch it. Got that out way too late, but it's caught. Oh my God, Danny Poole did something good. Holy shit. Holy no way. Danny Poole did something good. I don't believe you. I don't believe you one single bit. Not for one damn second do I believe you. Makes another catch there, actually. Okay. Bridges drops the first down. Brother, the ball hits you in the hands. I need you to hold on. I know you took a hit there. You gotta hold on. It's the fucking national championship, bro. You gotta lock in. Play through the pain. First down. Colin Eaton. Coffee the back. Gonna get read option again. Ford gonna keep it again. Not gonna be able to get into the end zone. We'll call a timeout. Ford barely kept out of the end zone there. Very annoyingly so. Do we run the ball here? I don't think so. I think we trust Bridges. This play's been money for us. That's open. Coffee. Can't find it. We gotta call timeout. Wow, that's embarrassing. We're gonna throw the ball. Eaton touchdown. I wanted to run the ball, but we didn't have a timeout, so I wanted to at least stop the clock if it was incomplete. But we'll take the touchdown. Obviously, Colin Eaton puts us ahead with 6 seconds to go in the half, or 8. I can't really tell. 8. 21-17 heading into the locker room. We got to play some defense though. It's 3rd and 5. We are getting fucking destroyed in time of possession. Holy shit, offense. Put together a fucking drive when it's not me. Good God. Literally just 3 and out every fucking time I'm not on the field. Literally fucking 3 and out every single time. We have 8 minutes of time of possession halfway through the 3rd. That's fucking pathetic. Take care of the fucking ball. Do your goddamn jobs. We're getting killed on the ground. We're sending everybody again. QB blast. No. Let's try, idiot. Third and goal. Running back going to keep it. He will get into the end zone. Untouched. Will our offense do anything? Kind of, I guess. Only running the ball. I think that's the red ones, right? I'm pretty sure that's the red one. Calico not gonna get the first. You're out of your why would we not fucking go for that? Didn't even get the fucking opportunity to. Now it's 3rd and 5. Got a score here, obviously. Put the screen. How is he caught? We're not kicking a fucking field goal. Not happening. Bridges open. First down. Nice. Hey, red zone alert. We actually get to play the game now. Beautiful. What I'm learning is you just need a fucking Christmas miracle to get into the red zone, then you can actually attempt to win the game. That's open. Danny Poole touchdown in the fucking national championship. Oh my god. If Danny Poole's the hero of this game, I don't even want it. Oh, we're back on offense. That's actually massive. I'm joking, by the way. This is like a perfect redemption arc for Danny Poole. Plays his best game ever in the most important game ever. 4th and 1 from well over midfield. You are fucking delusional if you think we're coming off the field here. You're even more delusional if you think we're punting. I mean, I guess just, yeah, give me slants, because what the fuck? Caught, eaten. That was a dangerous throw. Very dangerous throw. All right, we honestly should be trying to chew as much clock as we can here now. With the lead late. Let's try to take some time off the clock here. Obviously, we're still going to try to get down the field as much as possible. But we don't want to give them the ball back with a ton of time left. That's perfect. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boys. Hell yeah, boys. Of course, it's under 5 minutes, so the clock would stop there. That's fucking crazy timing on that. Calico, good run. First down, Dion Calico. Hell yeah. I like that play. More of that, please. Touchdown here, plus the extra point will put us up by 8, meaning USC would need a 2-point conversion. Problem is, we still need to find the end zone when running on the goal line has never been our strength. Keeper Ford. Rashard Ford, touchdown. Let's fucking go, dude. Rashard Ford finds the damn end zone. You love to see it. Oh, fuck. Okay. Got a little bit too giddy there. Press the button way too early. What a drive. The game is absolutely not on the line here. I'll play an important down. Not playing the whole drive. I'm not playing any down there, I guess. Okay, that's even better. I was going to say, why would we not run the ball in this situation game? There we go. Chance to ice it. 2:43 to go. USC going to have to start calling their timeouts. Good effort to stay on his feet for maybe an extra yard. If they get a free injury timeout, that should cost them a timeout. It doesn't for some reason. Don't know what the time limit or restriction there is, but sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It absolutely should there, I would say, considering where we're at in the game, but what do I know? Maybe it has to be under 2 minutes for that. That's probably what it is, but still fucking stupid they can fake a fucking injury there and get a free timeout just because the game says so. All right, it's 3rd and 5. Those Bridges on the run. 4th and 1. Gupta, who came back injured again. Also, quick, give me free timeouts. That's 2 free timeouts they got on this drive. Holy shit, the game is fucking literally trying to cheat me. Calico breaks the tackle. Dion Calico down well within USC territory. The problem is they still have plenty of timeouts and can still stop the clock because the game fucked me. .226 to go. Calico's going to get a nice block. Gupta will be back soon. It's fine. Don't really need him in the game right now. He's a pass blocking guy. We are obviously running the ball. Ford going to keep it. Rashard Ford. Go down, go down, go down, go down. All right. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout. Actually, that might have ended the game. That might have just ended the game. That might have just done it. The game's going to not let us actually kneel it out. Watch this. 2-minute timeout. Exactly 2 minutes to go. No way for USC to stop the clock. Watch the game not end here. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? First off. No. First off. I took him out of the game 3 plays ago. He should not be back in. Should not be back in. Second off, why is my player causing us to stop the clock there after a kneel? Third off, how in the fuck did he injure himself when we were kneeling the ball? This game literally does not want me to win. The game literally does not want me to win. Holy shit. That's so fucking annoying. That's so fucking annoying. I mean, it won't really end up affecting the game, thankfully, but it fucking could have. And that's the 4th down. We don't get to sit here and waste time. I don't care. I'm not sitting here for 30 seconds. It's the national championship. I know I'm not sitting there for 30 seconds because the game is stupid. 4th down. Everybody back up. Do not do anything stupid here. We'll take it. We will gladly take it. The game is over. Your Fresno State Bulldogs will finally take home a national championship in our 6th try, our 14th season of Dynasty on this channel, and our first national championship. Coach Mike Ackerson has done it. Couldn't get it done in Arkansas State, gets it done here in Fresno. Oh my god. The confetti is real. Sucks to be you, losers. Yeah, just go be sad somewhere else. Get off our fucking screen. We did it. Coach Ackerson is a national fucking champion. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go, dude. I didn't think it could be done. I really didn't. Rashard Ford is your national championship game MVP. 228 yards, 4 total touchdowns. I think at least 2 of them were rushing, if not 3 of them. But he played a phenomenal game, and we got the damn job done. Danny Poole, of all people, might have been our best receiver in the game. I accidentally held the A button there, but whatever, it's fine. We did it. We won a natty, and now our only goal is to go back to back. Larry Head, I remember recruiting him, or I don't know if we actually recruited him. I remember seeing him because, well, his name is Larry Head. How would I not notice that? Rashard Ford did throw an interception in this one, but did have 2 passing touchdowns. He did also have 2 rushing touchdowns. Calico did not find the end zone, but Juwan Coffey did. Ian had a good game with a touchdown. Poole had a good game with a touchdown. Aitman did some stuff. Bridges did some stuff. Other guys contributed. Vi Knight with a drop. Fucking loser. Offensive line did their job despite fucking Alani Gupta really being a goddamn secret agent. I think he was also being recruited by USC, so might actually be a double agent. Handful of TFLs, a sack for Damian Roundtree because of course he had one, interception for Christian Lamb and Ty Avilas. Christian Lamb is such a fucking monster, dude. We did it. We won the natty. We won the freaking natty. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I can actually like Get that monkey off my back. It's nice. We actually fucking did it. Took me way too long to win one, but we actually did it. There we go. Place in history with a national championship. Yeah, let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go, boys. Now, I do want to go back to back. A lot of that is going to depend on, obviously, our players leaving, as well as what our roster looks like next year. If everyone leaves, we'll probably run another like full episode season. If not, this is probably just gonna be a really long video, and I'm just gonna tack on like a couple seasons of Sim. We'll see what happens. I haven't decided. I'll decide in the moment. Christian Lamb, if it's a player of the week, and then Rashard Ford should be your offensive player of the week. Wow, he won the conference and the national. Actually, you know what? There were two teams in our conference that played this week, so I guess it is not up for grabs, or I guess it is up for grabs rather. That's pretty funny. And would you looky here in the college football playoff update, Fresno State defeating USC in the Natty in a fantastic game. Oh man, that's a beautiful sight. That's a beautiful freaking sight, boys. We finally did it. We finally did it. We finally did it. And now we have to deal with probably losing our entire team. All right, Dion Calico is going to be a first-round pick. No chance to persuade him. He is gone. Colin Eaton, first-round pick. He is gone. Rashard Ford, second-round pick. He is gone. All right, we're losing everyone. We are going to be doing another season. Christian Lamb. He has not been persuaded. Dominic Bridges, please. Please. You don't want to be a fifth-round pick, Dom. You don't want to be a fifth-round pick. No. Terry Strong, you do not want to be a fifth-round pick. Yeah. Roundtree, you do not want to be a sixth-round pick. Dog, really? Oh, our edge rushers are about to be real bad. Calitro, no chance to persuade for a seventh-round pick. Oh, we might be awful. We're also losing a few dudes to graduation here. Redmond. I'll see if I can get him into the... See if we can upgrade him. Maybe get him drafted. This is Tony Bender. Throw one into his thing there. Maybe 89 will be good enough to get him drafted. Let's see if we can get Rashard Ford in the first. I don't think he can afford anything, though. No. Maybe we can get Christian Lamb. Something. We get IQ up. Or catching. We'll get his IQ up. More likely to increase his overall. Maybe 94 overall. We'll get him into the first round. And then Bridges is gone. Terry Strong stayed. We're losing a few other dudes. Redmond was the one I wanted to upgrade. Try to make sure we get him drafted. We'll do a run stopping upgrade. Did not affect his overall, because why would a slot corner need to be able to tackle? Makes no sense. Schillinger's gone. Ryder's gone. Fargus is going to be a 4th-round pick. Danny Poole is going to be a 7th-round pick. Losing a few other dudes to graduation, including Gales, Radigan, Juwan Coffey. He can't really be upgraded. Juan Mingo, our punter, is gone. Hardage should probably get drafted. And Marvin Westbrook is going to be a 1st-round pick. Dalton Nicholson is also graduating. Can we get anything on Mr. Nicholson here? Not the player I meant to click on. Can't get him up into the 90s. I mean, he's an 89 overall tackle. I would assume he gets taken day 3. And then see if Westbrook can afford anything. Perfect. 96 overall is probably the highest overall we've ever had. We're losing everybody. Honestly, if we really wanted to turn this into like a super long-term rebuild, we could. Because this might even be like a fucking reset year, considering how much talent we just lost. We're still going to be good, obviously, but we just lost so much talent. We lost 4 first-round picks worth of talent. It's Calico, Eaton, Westbrook, and Lamb all go round 1. Ford goes round 2. Round 3 for Bridges and Fargus. 5th round for Roundtree. 6th round for Poole, Hardage, and Redmond. 7th round for Coffee, Calitro, Radigan, and Nicholson, and David Gales. Jesus Christ. These are just the dudes who got drafted. Oh my lord. We lost so much talent, but we can always replenish it in the portal, so I guess we'll do that. All right, editing future JB hopping in here to go ahead and end this one off. I made the decision to just go ahead and end it after this season. We won the national championship, and we just had such an insane amount of roster turnover. It was like the team was entering into a new era, and none of like the players that we cared about were really going to be big parts of the team next year, except for the defense. Like we had a couple of linebackers who are going to be coming back, or elite dev corners were going to be back. But I felt like that was a natural ending point, just like I felt Arkansas State was a natural ending point after we'd lost in the national championship. We end on a win in the national championship in this one, so I don't know, it felt like the right time to end it, and we're going to go ahead and call Fresno State a massive success. So yeah, hopefully you guys did end up enjoying this one. I truly cannot thank you guys enough for all of the support on this one. I've gained almost 100 subs since Fresno State started, so yeah, that is freaking wild for a channel this size to essentially get almost my entire subscribers base worth of just basically an entire new channel. It didn't quite double, but it kind of got close to doubling. Not really, but like it was 100 new subs on a sub 500 sub channel is insanely significant. So I cannot thank you guys enough for all of that. And before I get out of here, I'm gonna go ahead and want you guys to make predictions for our next team in the comments down below. I'll give you a hint. It is a MAC team. And while you're down there, go ahead and leave suggestions for a Power 4 school that you want to see me rebuild. I want to get at least a couple of Power 4 rebuilds done this year. So go ahead and leave suggestions for either bad Power 4 teams or teams that you think would be a fun rebuild. Think teams with like a ton of roster turnover in year one, or teams with just really fun players. So yeah, leave your suggestions for that in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys in the MAC in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy.